Good evening, comrades. Kouldbayne's stream is about to commence. Please remain seated for takeoff. Enjoy.
Yo, stand up, we gon' make some moves tonight. Yeah, stand up, got something to prove tonight. So stand up. Yo, stand up, we gon' make some moves tonight. Yeah, stand up, got something to prove tonight. So stand up, we ain't gonna plan tonight. We gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright. We ain't gonna stall, never stop. We gon' make it all to the top. We ain't gonna plan tonight. We gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright. Yeah, time to stand up, take control tonight. Spend too much time on the plan, it's right. It's time to execute now on your dream in life. Gotta fail fast, learn, try again and fight, alright. Pull the trigger, 6-7 figures. Making that money from the drive that's in ya. Gold digger, making money quicker. Pain is good, make your skin a little thicker raw. It ain't luck, anyone that's at the top, no it ain't luck. It's a grind, it's a time since the day one. It's your mind deep inside, how you stay tough, how you get back up. You put the work in and it comes back. Multiply, stack, execute and you can take that. What you want bad, it's the truth, I'm the change that you can make fact. Yeah, I've done it, it ain't luck, I can teach you. Stand up, we gon' make some moves tonight. Yeah, stand up, got something to prove tonight. So stand up, we ain't gonna plan tonight. We gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright. We ain't gonna stall, never stop. We gon' make it all to the top. We ain't gonna plan tonight. We gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright. We gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright. We gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright. You could get it all in some time. Make your dreams come to life. We ain't thinking small, thinking light. We just want it all in our sights. Move quicker, see the big picture. You could be selfish or you could be a giver. Go wizard, problem solve fixer. We ain't giving up till it's all delivered, Don't stop at the top, we gon' make it alright. No loss, just hard working and some long nights. Get lost, we dive deeper, disciplined life. The cost of sweat, time, yeah, worthy price. I don't care what they all say, no way. Negativity, any hate, I got no space. We gon' put our hands up to the sky. Appreciate our lives and we fight till we die. Yo, stand up, we gon' make some moves tonight. Yeah, stand up, got something to prove tonight. So stand up, we ain't gonna plan tonight. We gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright. We ain't gonna stall, never stop. We gon' make it all to the top. We ain't gonna plan tonight. We gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright. We gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright. We gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright.
Pilot, you are awaiting clearance into the Gunpla Hangar. Please proceed ahead until you are instructed to land. Pilot, you are clear for landing.
What's going on, comrades, and welcome to Gunpla Hangar, the show where I build Gunpla kits for you guys to watch me, for you guys to enjoy. I'm your host, Kouldbayne, and of course, tonight we are building the Gundam Tryon 3 from Build Fighters Try, I want to say that's it. I know it's a Build Fighters Gundam. Dave says it's a Gundam. That's right, Dave. We're here with a Gundam tonight. Guys, I have pinned a link at the top of the chat for our good friend Darth Blaze. Mecha, as I saw recently, he was up to almost $5,000 in donations. So thank you guys for that. Will says, yo, what's up? Dave saying, hey, kids. What's up, Will? Zombie's in the house as well. Zombie, how's it going? Johnny, welcome to the stream. Good to see you here. We got Duff in the house. Let's go, Duff. How's it going? I got to find that video. Everything's kind of mixed around on this. I got to update all my videos. Of course, as always, it's good to see Duff here. And I know right behind that, Duff always gives us a dab party. Let's go. God, everything. I got to get used to this again. It's been a while since I've done this, guys. But here's our dab. But hopefully everybody out there is doing well tonight. Hopefully y'all are having a good time. Zombie says, hey, Duff. Everybody's saying hey to everybody there. Thank you guys so much. Jen's in the house as well. Yeah, she's getting over my crud. I gave her the cruds. I'm so sorry, Jen. Emily's in the house. What's up, Emily? How's everything going with the move? Have y'all gotten settled in yet? Dean, okay. There's D-Gen right there. How's it going, D-Gen? Walt, how's it going? I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay, guys. Dealt with some things kind of on all ends of things. So yeah, it's been a few days, let's say that. Yeah, Duff, exactly. I forgot how to do everything, man. Forgot how to do everything. Been dealing with some stuff health-wise and dealing with my mental health a little bit, guys. So it's getting there. It's getting there. We're getting back to healthy. We're getting back to healthy, as I like to say. All right, I'm going to try to fix this real quick so it doesn't look so wonky and not everything's kind of in odd places. I'm like, all right, let's see. Is that working? That's working. There we go. All right, we're good. Good. I was trying to move some stuff on an accident. Nice. Yep. All right. I got unplugged, so there we go. Maybe I got something loose there. That might be what's causing some of my issues. Probably not, Walt. Probably not. As you guys can hear, I'm still fighting off a little bit of the crud there, but we're doing better. I'm doing better. Poor Jen's got it now, so I thought she had avoided it, and of course, not gonna lie, it seems to have decided she is the target now. My latency? Yeah, I noticed it is a little bit like twitchy, isn't it? It's a little laggy. Let me look at the video real quick. 1080p 30. Oh, it's at 30 FPS. That's why. Let me drop it down to 720. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, it's just going to be a little bit. Why, are you getting some lag? It's been kicking you off live. I thought I changed that to normal. I think I'm going to stop using Talk Studio for this. I'm looking at my studio real quick. God, I just wanted to get started with the build. And I thought I fixed that to where it wouldn't choose the. What am I doing? Guys, it's been just a time trying to get this thing fixed. Let me go into studio real quick. That's the issue, Jen. There's the issue you're seeing. Yep. I'm sorry. It chose. What's up, Dwayne? How's it going? It chose the high one again. It's not your computer. It's freaking Talk Studio. I tell it not to choose the ultra low latency. I tell it to choose the normal latency, and it still does that. Maidu, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. I was wondering how that figure looked. I'm trying to see. YouTube does this thing with the nicknames. So if you're one of my regulars, I'm sorry. I'm trying to remember names, but I'll call you K for now. It's definitely not. Looks like YouTube bumped, or it looks like Talk Studio went with a higher latency tonight, guys. I am so sorry about that for all of you that have issues with the high latency. It was not my intention to use that, and instead it just automatically picks it out. So I've got to remember when I go on Talk Studio to look at that setting. All right, guys. So I'm gonna start working on the build here. That should be fixed by tomorrow. I don't know why it chooses that all the time. Thanksgiving was tasty for you all. It was good for us too. We had a good time. We went and hung out with my brother from another mother and his kids and spent the whole day pretty much just doing fun stuff. A lot of D&D was played. A lot of D&D. The kids love D&D, so I always just go in there and I'm not super proficient in DMing, but I give them a story to play with, and that's what I do. All right, so there we go, guys. We're getting started with the build here. First thing I have to do is I got to get closer, but my chair is not wanting to cooperate. I need a new chair. That's all there is to it. I just need a new chair. All right, so I got to see how to do this. It's like that. Okay. And then that's going to slide in like that. Okay. And that, if I'm doing this right, am I doing this right? I don't think I'm doing this right. I mean, maybe I'm doing this right. I don't know. I don't feel like. No, that's right. Yep, that's right. Hang on. Let me unslide that real quick. I need to look at how this is an interesting. It's been a minute, guys. I'm still struggling with some stuff. Had a very restful Thanksgiving. Nice. All right, Dave. I'll send y'all a new link. Or not. Okay. Dwayne, that sounds yummy. Definitely there. Okay, I agree completely. Apparently, I'm not logged in on my computer. Oh, probably because I haven't done this in a while. Probably because I recently cleaned up my computer a little bit. Now I have to do the third party. Yes, that's me. Allow. Finish. There we go. Trust. Wow. Trust this device. Trust this device. Come on, computer. Dave, I'm going to try to get you in here. Give me 1 second. I don't need that. Gundam Gang. Try this one. Try this now, Dave. If that doesn't work, let me know and I'll. Yeah, that looks a lot different. So it may have pulled a different one. All right, I got to look at. Sorry, guys, I got to look at this for a second here before I try to. I think I had these pieces backwards. I think that's what it is. Yeah, there we go. Now it's kind of lining up in place, I think. Or not. What? There we go. Got it. Go over here and do the same here. There we go. We got Dave in the house. What's up, Dave?
Hey, what's up?
We'll do the bigger zoom in here so you guys can see our handiness.
So I'm actually going to be doing some blockies.
Ooh.
Because I actually got these kits for like $5 a piece at Walmart a couple weeks ago. They're nice little fun little kits.
Yeah, I saw a couple of them the other day, and I thought about grabbing one, but I hesitated.
Little Optimus Prime from the earlier movies.
Yeah.
So I still have like another whole 4 sets here. So they're nice little fun kits.
Yeah. After struggling here a little early on, I'm finally getting the hang of what I need to do here.
Struggle busting.
Oh, hard tonight. Dealt with like some upper respiratory for like the entire week of Thanksgiving.
I definitely sympathize with that.
Yeah, it's working in a doctor's office is always fun, especially working in a pediatric office.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, because one of the offices I cover is a pediatric office. And, yeah. The kids come in, they sneeze, they cough, and no matter how hard we clean, you just can't get everything. And, you know, I don't do any of the cleaning, but, you know, the cleaning crew, the new cleaner we got, the dude's amazing. Like, I like him, but.
I mean, even if you walk into a school, there's tons of kids everywhere. They don't cover their mouths when they cough.
Yeah.
I mean, you can just get sick just by walking in. So.
Oh, definitely. All right, so we got that done. Now I need more polycaps. As you can hear, that cough is still fun.
You said you gave that to Jen too?
Yeah, Jen ended up getting it starting yesterday. She started feeling rough. She got something. Her and like my best friend and his wife and kids have all got like this, like digestive stuff going on too. So like it's weird. Ooh, Blockies is going to release Eva Unit 1. That would be cool. That would be cool. Nice. I love me some Evangelion. So anytime we can get an Evangelion kit, that's a win. All right, so I'm looking at this to make sure I'm looking at it right. Okay, I guess it needs to go, yep, this way.
Yeah, I was at a Walmart a couple weeks ago. They had like a whole bunch of these for like $5. I was like, what the hell? Why not?
Yeah.
I mean, for $5. And I did buy, I think I got another kit for like, I think it was like $14 or $15, but still that's nothing.
My dude sounds like a fun Thanksgiving. Oh my God. I didn't start coughing until I started sitting down. That's crazy. Fun stuff, guys. Fun stuff. Also, is my mic super quiet tonight, guys? Because I'm trying to figure it out. Like, make sure it's not like blowing your eardrums out, but at the same time.
I mean, from my end, you sound good.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't like too loud or too quiet or anything. Man, oh my God, I cannot work freaking anything tonight. All right, V3. I just accidentally turned off my camera just a second ago trying to check my mic quality. I'm batting 1,000 tonight, guys. Jen says I sound okay. Okay, awesome. I just want to make sure I wasn't like too low because this got me down at like 56%.
Well, I mean, usually when you're gaming, I mean, you're pretty much using OBS, right?
Yeah, normally I use OBS. Talk Studio.
Yeah.
I've been contemplating just getting rid of Talk Studio, like not using it, and just recording our conversations from like Discord or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you probably do audio capture off of Discord.
Yeah.
I actually dropped Talk Studio because, me and Dre have the Outer Dimension on hiatus right now. So it's like,
yeah,
why spend the money if I'm not actually live streaming?
Yeah.
So,
how is Dre doing?
He's doing good. Work's keeping him busy, you know.
Yeah,
family
I know
life,
that struggle.
all that great stuff.
Oh yeah.
But also, a lot of the streaming platforms, some of them, like it used to be like StreamYard and Streamlabs were kind of like the affordable ones, and that's not necessarily the case for them right now. It's like the paradigm or the pecking order is kind of shifting, and our friend Tiger, I had a long conversation with him, and he kind of I kind of mentioned I did some comparisons a couple of years ago. I was like back in 22, 23. So I think I'm going to do some updates. I'm going to do some content where I'm going to be reviewing each platform, Restream, EVBucks. I'm going to go through the whole gamut to see which one is going to be best affordable for people. And the one thing I know a lot of people have been wanting is, can I actually stream my video games to it? Because it would be that you couldn't capture your desktop audio through that, just your mic audio.
Yeah.
So I want to see if I can play around with some tricks and find some ways around that.
Gotcha. Dave, as you guys, I know a lot of y'all saw that I took some time off for my health, but a lot of that was due to my mental health as well.
Sometimes you need a break, man.
I haven't been in a good spot lately. I hadn't been in a real good spot lately. Been struggling with the channel a little bit, and got to the point where I was just like, I was almost ready to shut it down. And I've had a lot of people talking to me lately, and I'm doing better with my thoughts on it. It's just, it's been feeling kind of dead lately, and I hate the feeling of that. And Jen tells me all the time, quit worrying about it. And I do for a little bit, and then it just
it creeps up in your mind.
Yeah, well, I'll get a notification on YouTube Studio, and then all of a sudden the numbers are right there smacking my face. And it's terrible. Like I can't stand my mind, when I start looking, whenever I try not to look at it and I end up looking at it. The little voice in the back of my head just keeps creeping in. And again,
it's easier said than done to not let it creep in your head,
Yeah, it is. But I mean, I look at the people around me who are being successful, and it just I don't try to get. I don't want to sound like I get jealous of them, but I kind of do. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of do. It's not. I shouldn't compare.
But you know what though? Here I'm going to be 100% with you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't be a human being if you didn't.
Yeah.
And here's where I'm coming from. It's like, hey, I see this person doing this doing that, and maybe you tried to work some of those because you're like, hey, if this is successful for them, it should be successful for me. And you try that, and you're like, wait a minute, it's still not working. What the hell am I doing wrong?
Yeah.
You're beating yourself up over it. And, sometimes there's, it's the algorithm. It's changes in the algorithm, or there's different trends. And, honestly, I mean, you want to keep things real. You want to be genuine. You want to be you.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And, that's not always the easiest thing to do. And you're like, well, wait a minute. It seems like, streams are feeling great for me lately. This feels like this is how it should be. but it's still not performing how you would like it to be.
Yeah.
And you're just kind of like, well, geez, I've done A, B, C all the way through J. What the hell do I need to do now? And it's really bothersome. I mean, it's frustrating, and you're a human being, okay?
Yeah.
There are people who are monetized and they take breaks all the time. I know Papa Cord has gone on several breaks, either to do with life or just things that creep up in your mind. I mean, sometimes you just need that break. You need to kind of break up the monotony. You just sometimes you just need to kind of like, hey, should I just put on a show because people are expecting it? But if you're not 100%, if you can't put your all your energy into it, if you're just feeling run down mentally or physically, take that time off. I mean, if this was like a concert or a comedy show, would you want someone to go up there either physically sick or someone who's dealing with a lot of stress, and that that person's not going to give you 100%?
Yeah.
No, you don't want that. You want them at their best. You want them
Right.
at 100%. So, I mean, if you need to take time off, take time off.
Yeah, and that's what I did this week. I took it off this week to kind of repair, to get myself back to being where I wasn't going to let things bother me again. Because I mean, that's been my biggest problem, is just I look at, exactly, Jen. I mean, when Ghost was doing their tour and he was in Mexico City, Papa Emerit, Papa, to basically the Papa, I can't, Papa Perpetua, there we go, literally said, hey guys, I'm sick and there's no way I can be on stage tonight. As much as I hate to do this, I will we'll work on getting some more dates out here soon, but we're canceling tonight's concert. There will be another concert tomorrow night. And we'll try to work with you guys to get you and get a concert going for you guys. And I get that a lot. It's all right, this is gonna be fun, but at the same time, I've been over here just racking my brain and stressing so much about things, and like it's affected me a lot. Like I didn't want things to affect me like it has, and I've never wanted it to affect me like it has. And like I said, I sat here with my finger on the trigger, getting ready just to end the channel. Like I had gotten to the point where I was about to give up. And I talked with several people, and it's like I've talked to Will extensively about it, and I've talked to Noah, and even my best friend. I talked to him as well, and I was like, bro, I'm completely lost right now. I'm just so lost with this right now. And he was like, do you have fun doing what you do? I said, absolutely. I have fun doing that. It's just sometimes when I'm talking to an empty audience, I get to thinking I'm doing something wrong. And he's like, don't. He's like, don't think you're doing something wrong. He's like, you are a ton of fun to watch. Even though he doesn't get to watch me often, he says that every time he watches one of my videos, it makes him, it kind of cuts up his monotony in his day. And that, him talking to me like that and him telling me, I think I just pulled the wrong piece off. No, I didn't. I pulled the right piece off. Him talking to me about things and him kind of like, him being one of my voices of reason Because like Jen can talk to me till I'm blue in the face, and I listen to her. But sometimes I need that extra outside voice, you know? I need that person that hasn't heard me, you know, lose my sanity.
Well, sanity is overrated, but you know.
Yeah, totally. But she's been Jen's been the one that always kind of keeps me grounded on things. And I listen to her a lot, even though she doesn't think I do. Oh no. Duff says Jen calls BS. I do. Maggie says, oh snap, someone's sleeping on the couch. Nah, our bed's big enough that I can sleep in one corner and not touch her if I ever make her mad. But I do listen to you, Jen. I do. It's just sometimes that I have that harder time letting go of up here, you know, letting go of the what's in my head.
He's got that hard head.
Yeah, she knows it all too well that I'm just hard-headed and just kind of riding a bit of a struggle bus right now.
Well, you're not the only one. I mean, I was, you know, with me, I said I was going to be shifting over to 3D printing. I was going to, you know, just end the Dave's Dimension and start with a brand new channel. I even have an alternate channel, but I'm like, do I want to do that? Is that going to be a fix, or is that just me getting stuck in my head, like saying, hey, you know, you can try this, but doesn't mean it's going to be a guarantee. And there may be people that want to see some of the stuff that I am still doing.
Yeah.
And there's me being the person I am. I'm always all over the place. So, I mean, do I want to start something over after 5-6 years? I really don't.
Yeah, that's been the same boat that I've been in, Dave. Is I've been doing this since 2016. And in some capacity or another, I started off after leaving the first channel I was with, and I had fun working with the first channel I was with, but I felt creatively, I didn't feel like I was going anywhere, if that makes sense.
I get that.
Like, I felt like, good God, there's a lot of stickers on this kit. Not complaining. I like this kit, but Jesus. Do I want to go with the standard, or do I want to go with the, you know what? I want to take that boring, bland, regular sticker off of that.
Great thing about these blocky sets, the only decals for the base.
Really?
The only stickers for the base.
And
everything
that's it,
else is pretty much already done.
Oh, this thing is loaded with stickers.
Let me see. Like, even the Optimus Prime with all the flames and everything.
Yeah.
The flame decals, they're already printed on the parts.
See, I like that. This kit right here is loaded with stickers, by the way. This thing is like, there's at least 29 stickers on this sheet.
You can keep those.
Yeah, this is gonna be a fun one. Right, now I got to get. I got them all. I got all the ones I needed to get on for this piece, which I can't wait to show you guys this piece when it's put together all the way.
Let me see if I can zoom in here. Take a look at some of these chess pieces. A lot of mechanical designs on them.
Nice.
And these have like a kind of a silver chrome finish on a lot of these parts too.
Okay.
I mean, it's it's not Gundam level. I mean, this probably would be comparable to your 30-minute missions, maybe.
Yeah. Which I love me some 30-minute missions. Those are like some of my favorite kits. Now I got to figure out how to get this lined up onto. There we go. But this is kind of cool. I can actually open the mouth up.
Oh, that's awesome.
And inside, if you look, it's not the greatest lighting in here.
Is that supposed to be like the cockpit, or is that like an energy?
It's
weapon?
like I see I've what, no freehand. Throw them out and start painting some kits. Duff, my hands. I cannot handle a brush well. Put it to a vote. Nah, mighty, I ain't painting, man. There's some kits I may go back and repaint later, like do some touch-up paint on.
Some weathering or some scoring.
Yeah, might get like might do that with some 30-minute mission kits I want to work on. But my painting skills are like subpar. Like I am not confident in my painting skills. Definitely would have rather had these be like painted white. All right, so we got the body done. Now we got to build the head, and we're going to go with H runner. I think there's this white runner here. That's J. Never mind, I'm wrong. I can't remember my alphabet, guys.
Oh, that's another thing. The runners, you don't. Yeah. I have a pair of snippers right here. You don't need them. You could literally just break the parts off, and there's there's no piece. There's like no little extra, piece of plastic that you kind of have to scrape off or snip off. Because these are really designed. I mean, they're designed for, I think, small parts, not for children under 3 years old. So I mean, anybody can do this, because they even show you right on the boxes. You don't need the paints, you don't need tools, you don't need glue. They're pretty straightforward. 60 pieces. So
I need that. Let's see, we need H, C, G, and D. I've had this one in my backlog for like a little bit now. It's been one of the kits I've just been sitting on and not like wanting to build, because I didn't know how well people would want to see me building something that would take a little while. Duff says best time to paint them would be while the parts are on the screws. This is true. So I've seen two methods to doing that. I've seen like you said, the sprue method, where people paint them on the sprues. And then I've also seen there's a method where they actually take them off and put them on like these alligator clips. Or like these stands that you can get for painting. I feel like it's not in there. I mean, it's in there. There we go. And then this piece is going to take over right about there. And that's something I thought about, was like maybe getting something like that and doing a little touch-up paint there. I've seen a lot of people do airbrushing with these kits too. Here's a blue runner. And that is part number... I
still would love to get an airbrush kit at some point.
Oh, God, yeah, that would be cool. Where's D7? Oh, D7's just got an extra face on it. That's a part we won't be using.
C2.
I don't think we'll be using that, at least.
Oh, C2's up here. Oh, Aaron, you'll appreciate this. So, Thanksgiving was, for my side of the family, that's also like our mini Christmas.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because your family's kind of spread out, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, we do, my side of family, we do our Christmas at Thanksgiving. My wife's, we do it in December, but this year we're actually doing it in the middle of December.
Nice.
Because her nephew's he's graduating college, so we're going down to Toledo.
Nice.
So I had something on my wish list that I've been wanting for a while,
Yeah.
and I get handed one of the boxes, and I'm like, I have an idea what this is. And my wife's looking at me like, huh? So, because I know my brother-in-law, he knows tech stuff.
Yeah.
He knows I'm a techie,
Yeah.
and he got me. I don't know if you've seen this before. Fantic, that they do this
Oh,
like,
yes.
or like you push this down, you get
Yeah,
the
it's got a screwdriver
electric
kit in it. Yeah.
with the lights
Yeah.
and the full set. Even comes with tweezers. And I'm like, yes, this is what I want. They also have a rotary kit,
Ooh.
a cordless chargeable rotary quick kit, which would be perfect for like, I mean,
Yeah.
with my 3D prints, but also hell, Gundams. And I mean, this is great for just working on electronics or anything.
Yeah.
I'm sure Aaron would appreciate that. I'm like, so I was happy to get that.
I tried talking my boss into letting us get some stuff like that for. Oh, I just launched. There we go.
I mean, Amazon had like 40 to 45% off on various Fantech tools.
Nice.
So I mean, they still have those deals going on.
Yeah. I was talking to my boss about that because realistically, a little screwdriver kit like that would be great for some of the stuff we do. Like we do still do some like basic like PC repairs and things like that, and working on different things. And hand fatigue
something
is
like that
such
is
a crazy
perfect.
thing.
Something like that is perfect for computers or any kind of electronics, disassembly or reassembly.
All right, this eye sticker I'm not a fan of. It is not sitting where I want it to. There we go. I got it.
That.
Now slide the helmet on so that way it holds it in place. There we go. Now that's starting to look like a Gundam. All right, I got to look at this again because I think I'm doing this not 100% right. So the kit I'm building, I've actually never seen the series it's from, and I'm trying to get into where I'm gonna start watching more of them on my free time when I get free time.
Free time? What's that?
No, you did all the painting because every time I tried to do the painting, you'd be like, "You're doing it wrong." And I was having my health issues at the time too. Hey, Tiger, how's it going? Hope you're doing well, brother.
Yeah, I was actually gaming with him the other night and on Friday, and he was like, "Hey, I want to make sure to stop at Aaron's stream." I'm like, Aaron's actually off tonight, so
yeah,
he wanted to try and make some time to run through, say hello.
Yeah, everybody saying hey to Tiger. Yeah, I've been dealing with some health issues there, Tiger, and some other things as well. Just been dealing with some stuff. Also, Dave, I got the joy of being summoned for jury duty.
Oh,
I have to see if I actually have to go or not, but the way my county does it's just a little weird. It's so archaic too. Like they don't actually pay. They pay you like $20 for your service. You know.
I had jury duty summons when I was 18 after high school. I was never called in.
Yeah, I've been summoned once for federal. I think I got a summons once for municipal, and I think I got like canceled. So I never had to go in. I'm hoping that I can like get out of this one too, because I'd rather make the money while I work versus burn my PTO.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
it should be set up where if you're summoned for jury duty, that should not count against your PTO. It really shouldn't.
Well, it does. My company has a PTO policy that actually works out for jury duty. Like you do get like jury duty days, but if I get selected, I only get so many days before I have to start using my PTO. And it's the week after my birthday. I was like, oh, that's nice. I turned 39 and all of a sudden now, surprise, motherfucker. You know.
You want fries with that, motherfucker?
Yeah. Tiger, yep. I've been fighting mine as well.
Yeah, he's been sick too.
Yeah. There's some. So what I was told by one of the providers that I work with, she said that there's this upper respiratory virus going around, and it's a really nasty one. Like it's like a really nasty cold that just won't break. And she's seeing a whole bunch of cases of that, and she said there's really not much you can do other than just like rest and just take your normal meds and get over it. Like work to get over it. Take like Dayquil, NyQuil, decongestants, things like that, just because there's really nothing that they can prescribe for it since it's a virus. Just have to let it run its course. I think the worst part is waking up in the morning with that solid phlegm in my throat. Like this solid like mucus plug. It's just nasty. Now I've got to start doing the 2 times everything's. Ugh. Tiger says it just lingers. Yeah, that's the way mine's been. Tiger, I'm afraid to do steroids because I want to have my dangle sack, not be nice and big still. I don't want a tiny dangle sack. Yeah, the fluid, yep. The fluid off the lungs. You've never been summoned for jury duty? Yeah, that might be why you've never had to face jury duty there, Duff.
Son of a mother.
Yeah, mine's been my jury duty was I had a federal case one time I got summoned to. And it wasn't I was dismissed because of my job I had at the time. I worked security for a hospital, and it was a case of someone had committed a crime, and them committing that crime, they basically robbed a store. And when they robbed the store, I think it was like a shoplifting thing. It was shoplifting. It wasn't that they went in there and robbed. Shoplifting is technically robbery if you think about it. But anyway, they shoplifted, and instead of running out, they decided to stick around, and the store held them.
Idiots.
The police got there. And that's a big no-no. You cannot hold someone, even if they committed a crime. If you hold them, you're committing a citizen's arrest.
Yeah.
Like, unless you are legally authorized to do so, don't ever hold someone against their will, guys. It's
I mean, when I worked in retail, it would be even our security, our loss prevention people.
Yeah.
They wait until either they approach you in the store, and if you give in willingly, they can hold you.
Yeah.
But they're not like restraining you.
Right.
Or it would be a situation where they have to wait for that person to leave the store. Then they can go out there and cuff them. But these are people who are actually certified and they're licensed and,
right.
They're approved by the police. Now, if John Doe says, hey, you're stealing, such and such, I'm going to tackle your ass and, I'm going to hog tie you till the cops show up. Yeah, now that's assault on you, and that just throws everything out of whack.
Tiger City had to sit there 12 days at his. That's gross. Duff says he was in federal court 9 times. Good God, Duff. You must have been having fun back in the day.
Son of a biscuit. Come on.
But yeah, they held the person against their will, and it went from being a criminal case to a civil rights violation. Because again, holding them against their will. So they asked me what did I do for a living, and I told them that I did security work, and they said I saw her lawyer kind of look over, and I saw like the judge look at the lawyer. He goes, "You can dismiss that juror." I was like, "Fine. I didn't want to be part of your stupid show anyway." I didn't say that, but I was like relieved because the hospital I worked for didn't really have a jury duty policy.
And it was like, screw you, Steve Harvey.
Yeah, and it would have been like, oh, you're stuck. If I'd have gotten summoned and then I'd gotten selected, I would have been on my own basically. Because, like I said, the hospital didn't have a jury duty policy, so it was like, why does that not feel like I'm building the part right? I mean, I am, but all right, there we go. I see what's going on.
That's not a good what's going on?
Yeah, I put the parts together without realizing I need to put another part in there. But yeah, well, I've been like, but anyway, yeah, so that was my jury duty story. The guy was clearly guilty. Yep, that's a guilty verdict all the time. That's a guilty verdict all the time. You got to hold you back at the buffet. Yeah, Jen had some dude that said he was innocent when clearly he's on camera doing like part of the group. Yeah, I don't like it because one, they don't. I don't like jury duty because, for one, it's taking out of your pay. And as someone like me who is the breadwinner for my family, not to mention I have an office that literally needs my assistance almost daily. It's kind of hard for me to be like, oh yeah, by the way, let me just, not be there for these people when they need me. All right, I got to look at this part here and see. Okay, I see what I got to do. Yep, I'm doing this right. I wanted to make sure I was doing this right before I closed off these pieces. But yeah, it was kind of funny because that judge was legit. Like, he looked at the lawyer looked at me and goes, and that's when they said, yeah, let's dismiss him. And it was like there was some older guy there that had been like I think he was like a state constable, and he was like, I don't know how I got picked for this. I'm law enforcement. The judge goes, yep, dismiss him.
So they didn't want anybody with any sense of justice. Oh, okay, that sounds perfect.
Well, you definitely don't want someone that's going to have the bias of guilty immediately, without having to hear with just barely hearing the evidence.
Aaron, you like that?
Yeah.
You like that right there?
Dude, it's got an LED in it?
Yeah, these all do. You pull a little tab, and if you shake it, it'll start to light up. So
that's cool.
There's the iridescence lights that they have already inside of here. So like, you see, so you basically have his eyes and like a little sensor at the top of his head glowing. And this is not translucent plastic, but behind the faceplate it is. So that's pretty cool.
Dang, Duff.
That
sounds wild.
So yeah, that's pretty cool.
Panda laced us. That's why we're all sick. I bet.
Tiger was Panda being loud today, be honest.
Yeah, I'm hoping that mine doesn't. I'm hoping I don't get picked. $20 a day is not enough to get you through that.
Does that even buy lunch? You know?
Yeah, that wouldn't
Does
even.
that even buy lunch?
No, not at all. Not anymore.
That's what I'm saying.
By the way, speaking of food, Dave, I don't know if you saw this, but McDonald's is doing something for the first time in America that we've never had before.
Are they using real meat? Oh, sorry.
Don't get too far ahead of yourself there. Yeah, but McDonald's use real meat? Nah, man, they use the Ferger meat. But no, they're in Japan and a few other countries. They have what's called McShaker fries.
Okay. Intrigued. Go ahead.
So what they do with their French fries is instead of like giving you just like basic boring French fries or giving you French fries that are pre-seasoned, they give you a seasoning packet with your French fries. No, I don't. Tiger. You got to fill me in on that one.
So you can season them yourself?
So yeah, they give like special seasonings. So it's not just like basic boring seasonings. Like you can get like nacho cheese seasoning or
Oh, you dumb idiot.
Like some Japanese seasonings that they have that the Japanese ones have. We're getting a dill pickle one this season for the Grinch.
Okay.
It'll be the first time in American history that McDonald's has given what's called the McShaker fry. Never been a thing before, And I think it's cool because I've always said that the international menus in McDonald's. Arrow, what's up? How's it going? I gotcha. But yeah. So for the Christmas season this season, they're doing it for the first time. McDonald's will never fix that ice cream machine, dude. Ours actually works for most of the time, but it's like the moment you want to get ice cream, all of a sudden it stops working.
In our area, it usually stops working at some point around 10 o'clock or so.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to have to clean it late at night.
Yeah, ours is pretty much just it stopped working. Yeah, they in Japan they call them the shaka shaka fries.
Is that like Charo with Gucci Gucci?
Not quite. Not quite. But Japan's all about onomatopoeia. So they love things that make like,
all over you. What?
Jesus. But no, they're all about that, sound is it alliteration? No, not alliteration, but they love using sounds to represent like different things. So like cats, for instance, the name for cat in Japanese is nyan. Because
which sounds like meow.
Yeah. It's nyan. And that's because, it's the sound a cat makes. Frogs, like if you ever look at there's an anime out there called Sergeant Frog. It's Keroro Gunso, I think is how it's said. I used to watch it with my niece all the time. She used to love her some Sergeant Frog. But the head frog was Gerero. Or no, Carrot was Keroro, and that's what they call frog. That's they call it that because that's the sound a frog makes to them, Keroro. Okay, Nico is cat. Never mind. Nico is cat. But Nyan is another way is what they do as well.
That's also the sound things make when they go over my wife's head.
Yeah.
Meow.
Yeah, Portugal has the shaker fries as well. Like Portugal gets it with certain seasonings as well. I think they do a peri peri seasoning in theirs.
I'm sure Jen rolled her eyes when I just did that.
Probably. Yeah, it is a very complex machine. Alex, what's up? How's it going?
Oh, speaking
Neon
of
is the son of-
complex,
Yeah.
if you decide to jump on a Fortnite anytime soon, everything has flipped the script.
Really?
The bus is gone, at least for the time being.
Really?
You surf in, and
Hmm.
the reboot vans are drivable now.
Huh.
Yeah,
That might have been
everything's.
what.
They've flipped a lot of things around now, so it's quite interesting.
I bet. But guys, I'm glad to be back because I can tell you right now, feeling miserable this week, and then on top of that, dealing with my mind while I was feeling sick. Just it wasn't. I wasn't in a good headspace, guys. I can't be. I feel like I can't give you guys what you deserve whenever I'm in a terrible headspace. Let's just say my channel took a beating last month, and that, as much as I try not to look at the numbers, they like I said, they managed to pop in. They managed to pop in, so I lost a ton of subs, and that sent me down a spiral. I was getting closer to getting back to 2,500, and now I'm just kind of stuck in a rut, and it's still declining. Like, it's not even trying to go. I'm not even gaining anymore. My views went down. My hours went down. It sucks, but it is what it is. At this point, it is what it is. I just, I got frustrated and I let it get the better of me.
Like I said before, you're only human.
Yeah.
That we know of. I mean,
yeah.
By the way, you and I haven't talked about it.
Yeah.
Predator. Did you see it?
I did not. We were going to go see it, and plans kind of had to fall through. The person I was going to go see it with, they were getting ready to head down this way to watch it with me, and they got a call that they need to come back and work.
I actually went, saw it myself.
Yeah.
Because my wife's not into Predator. However, I think this Predator movie, she could have gotten into it.
Yeah, I think Jen would like this one. So we're going to wait till it comes out on streaming and watch it together.
Yeah. It should be coming out pretty soon on streaming if you think about it. Because this came out in October.
Yeah.
And I will say this, and this is not a spoiler. It is unlike the Predator movies you've seen before.
Yeah.
You get a little bit more, like, I still haven't seen Prey, and I'm kicking my ass out over that. I'm going to watch it sometime, maybe this week or so.
Yeah.
So I can finally see it. However, I will say this. The movie was really enjoyable. I mean, I think even casuals this is kind of a gateway for them.
Yeah. 100% agree. 100% agree.
Without spoiling anything for anyone, which I'm not going to do, but it was just for me, who hasn't seen Prey, didn't see the animated movie either, did not read the comics. I've only ever seen the movies before, which I've seen the other movies. It kind of gives you a little bit more blending of the Alien / Predator universe.
Yeah.
But it was very good. And there is kind of a mid-credit scene.
Okay.
You want to stay for that. And it still leaves things wide open, and it leaves you like, okay, when's the next one coming out?
Yeah.
When the hell is the next one coming out? It was that good. The Predators in this are a little bit different than what we're normally used to.
Yeah.
Hey, you'll see what I mean when you watch it. But it was very enjoyable. I mean, I had fun. It was definitely a popcorn movie, and my popcorn was gone by the end of it.
Nice.
It was fun. It was a different take on the Predators.
Yeah.
And after seeing some videos after the movie, kind of giving me a little bit more insight into Prey and in the animated film that they had.
Oh, Killer of Killers.
Yeah, so it
Oh,
kind
you
of
need to
like
watch Killer of Killers. That's a good one.
I can see where things can kind of link up into the future, and I really hope the guy who directed this movie does the next one, because he friggin' swung it out of the park.
Yeah,
it was really good.
Dan Trachtenberg has been an amazing contributor to this to the lore of this series.
Elle Fanning was really good in it.
Really?
She plays a synth in it. Actually, she plays twin synths. But
yeah, I've seen a little bit of the preview stuff, and I've seen like some of the like rundown stuff that some of the YouTubers will put out.
Yeah, but like,
I gotta see how to do this.
I'm like, I definitely, because I talked to Dre about it, because we both saw it. We he's down in Carolinas and I'm up here, but we both saw it the same day, so we could like talk about it. Like, this is something that definitely can get the casuals.
Yeah,
as we like to say, it can definitely get the casuals involved with it. And I think that's the thing you kind of have to do. It's like, could you sit on your butt and wait for it to hit streaming? Sure. But, for some people, it's not exactly cheap to get into the movies nowadays, So, I mean, that's a whole thing onto itself. But, like, you hear about this movie not doing well or this movie not doing well. It's mostly because most people know that because of COVID, they know, give it about a month or two, it's going to be on streaming.
Yeah, and I mean, that's not the reason why I do it anymore.
If I'm paying it for, if I'm paying for a service, and I'm going to see it anyways, hey, I'll just save money that way, and I can make my own popcorn. Some people do that. Yeah. But this was definitely a movie that you wanted to see. I think a lot of people love to see it on the big screen. Yeah. But also, it's something you can definitely watch at home, because let's be honest. I mean, it's like what, $18-$20 at least, depending on what theater you go to. Just even for a friggin' matinee, and then you're talking your snacks, your popcorn for like one person. I spent almost $38 bucks.
Yeah,
and that's not with like the souvenir stuff that they give you half the time. So I'm like, for me, this is like I heard a lot of great things. A lot of people were talking it up, and it was a fun movie. I mean, it was fun. It was it was a completely, they flipped the script, but they flipped it in a great way.
Yeah.
So I think when you guys see it, you definitely think you will enjoy it.
I'm definitely waiting to check it out.
Is Jen is she into the Predator movies at all?
No, not so much. She's never been into stuff like that, and I'm more the guy that's been into it my whole life. Like, I like Alien, I like Predator. I was more of an Alien guy than I was a Predator guy, but I still watch the movies. Good God. Just drop my freaking tool.
Well, did I ever show you I met Poncho?
Nice.
This was back in October. He was at our con, and I actually got a photo with him on IG with me and my wife.
Yeah, I think I remember that. That.
My wife didn't know who he was. And he walked up on our booth and everything, and she was like, "Oh, my husband's more into those movies." And I met the guy. He was cool as hell. He was just awesome.
Let's see. But Alex said everything is weird about Fortnite this season. It's 34 where Arrow's at. It's 53 where Tiger's at.
It's 34 degrees before wind chill here in Buffalo.
Tiger, I'll tell you right now, I've messed around with the shorts and stuff. I get no love on that, man. Like, I get I got 43 views on my last one, which was the one where I bought a TARDIS on a Farming Sim 25. And before you get too excited, Dave, it's not anything close to what the TARDIS actually is, It's actually a tractor.
But does it does the tractor reap more than more than it should?
No, but it cost a lot of money. And poor Mike was just trying to make money on his farm, and I'm over there like buying a TARDIS, and he goes, "What did you do? What did you buy?"
I mean, is it called the TARDIS inside the game itself?
Yeah, it's called the TARDIS. It's actually blue and white too.
Jesus. Yeah, the programmers must be Whovians.
They got to be. I think it's a British company that runs it. It's a European company that runs it for sure. But
European on the lawn? Okay.
But I've been playing around with the shorts and stuff like that, and I get some. Yeah, I'm working on trying to figure out how to dual stream into the shorts as well.
Oh, so you can send people into the shorts after you're running your stream or your or like if you do like a premiere video, you can run it straight into content like a redirect.
Yeah. There's I know there's a there's a way to stream in the long form as well.
YouTube, get off your ass and make it, because I know if you do a premiere, you can send it into like another person's channel or another person's premiere.
Yeah. Like there, you can you at the end of your stream or whatever, you can set it up to where it goes into another person's channel or stream.
Yeah.
Or not so much with the stream, but like video content, like you said, premieres. You can pick someone at random to do almost like a Twitch raid. It's almost similar to a Twitch raid, but you have to program that ahead of time. So you got to plan that out with somebody. Yeah. It's going to be the negatives in Alaska. Oh, dude, you're in Alaska, Alex? Nice. Always wanted to go there. That's one of the places I always wanted to go.
Watch out for the vampires.
Yeah, I remember that one.
One of the last Outer Dimensions me and Dre had did was we were doing like I think it was like back in maybe it was October. It was something we were doing like vampire movies.
Have a good night, Johnny.
That one was definitely still on my list. 30 Days a Night.
Yeah.
That's still a good one if you ask me.
Tiger, I have to show you. I have to send you what I cooked tonight. I did a Korean stir fry. Sloth, what's up? How's it going?
Korean.
I did Korean beef stir fry. I got like a Korean beef barbecue and Korean barbecue sauce. And he fought a little bit, but after a while, the Korean he stopped fighting. How's it going, Sloth? Hope you're doing well. I'm catching up with the chat, guys, so sorry if I'm a little bit behind.
Did you promise him some bourbon chicken first?
Nah.
I know I'm going to hell for that, but hey. Already knew about that.
Panda's on his 4th Thanksgiving tonight. He's going to need a bigger chair, isn't he? Like short live vertical. Yeah, I know that you can do that through like YouTube while you're doing your regular stream. But I don't know. I feel like the shorts algorithm is just not there for me. Mega, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. You were here earlier too. Yeah, and the reason why, and I was reading up on one of these things, and it was like, it's one of these guys I watch. He was like, people are moving over to the shorts because the engagement can be caught by people just doom scrolling through the shorts. And I want to try it out one day. So I think the next time I do one of these, I'm going to set up like a vertical and I'm going to try to set up a couple of things to see if I can get something going there.
Vertical and horizontal?
Yeah, doing like a vertical and traditional. But we'll see how that goes.
And a shout out goes to Tiger for I shared the link to Blaze's GoFundMe.
Yeah.
A couple days ago.
I've got that pinned to the top of the chat too.
He got that on his Discord as well.
Yeah.
And I think on his YouTube, I think he posted it. So
yeah, I saw him post a community post about it. Last time I saw, they were almost up to 5K of the 7K goal. I feel so bad for them. Like, they lost everything, man. And Blaze is such a good dude, man. He was one of the first people I met in like Sleeping's community, and got I think we did like a hangout stream with him one time. And I've gamed with him as well, and I love me some Blaze.
Blaze is good people. I mean,
yeah, he's been one of the people I've talked to about my woes with YouTube, you know, and
Well, Blaze is like one of those people you're just hanging out
Yeah.
and you just can't help but just kind of smile and just
Yeah.
makes things a little bit brighter, and for that to
Stay warm,
happen,
I do.
I mean, that wasn't just a house. That was like, I think that was his girlfriend's like childhood home or something like that. It was just like, and I think they didn't lose all their animals, but they lost enough. I mean, one is too many in my book, but
oh yeah,
but it just sucks. I mean, right before the holidays,
and Blaze is such a good dude. Like you hate it. I hate it for him, man.
He's one of the most positive dudes ever.
Yeah. Positive, doesn't ask for much.
No. So I mean, when a call out like that happens, like, yeah, you're gonna, at the very least, if you can't donate, at least share it out there. It doesn't cost you anything to share.
Right.
A click that is worth what, 5 seconds? Make it happen.
Yeah, and I've got the I told him for the rest of the year while I'm doing this, I will work on sharing it every stream I can. If I forget, I'll add it, and if I forget, I'll add it to my comments. But I've tried to make sure that I at least get it like once a stream.
Yeah.
All right, I've got the arms almost done here. All right, there we go. Got to turn that arm that way. That definitely wasn't going to work.
And the great thing is, these are pretty damn posable. And, like with sometimes the Gundams, some of the joints are really loose.
Yeah.
Now with these guys are pretty well.
Yeah.
And it's like, I've seen the blockies before, and I'm like, maybe I'll get them one. But when I saw they had like 4 or 5 of them for $5 a piece, I was like, please, that's a friggin' no-brainer right there.
Yeah.
I'd say they're pretty close to maybe a 6-inch, 5 to 6 inch figure.
Okay. All right, I need to turn the arm so that way that's sticking out like that. There we go. And then that needs to go there. That needs to go there.
Uh-huh.
I got to get caught up with the chat here. Yeah, Tiger, I saw what you said there, and it's true. Like, they're punishing us. Good God, chat's rolling tonight. You literally went to 4 Thanksgivings. Good God. Yeah, that's the thing, Tigers. I'm willing to work on it. I'm willing to work on it. Yeah, these streams usually are like some of my better ones, by the way. Like I tend to pop off a little bit with these. He's at 4,680 right now. Nice. He's getting closer to that goal, and we need to make sure he hits that. Yeah, Blaze is one of the good people, man. I love me some Blaze. Yeah, I've got it pinned out. I'm working on Tiger, I'm working on the Gundam Tryon 3, which is from the Build Fighters Try series. It's really cool because it's got a non Gundam piece added to the mouth there, or added to the chest there. Sloth says he sent me something.
Is it PG?
No, he was just telling me about, like, he just sent me something about what was going on over for his holidays. I get it, Sloth. I get it. I saw your post. I saw your message, and I understand that, man. I understand that completely. Like I said, that it's always weird when the holidays roll around for me, because like a lot of family time and a lot of family events and all that, and you get around some of the family members and everything seems normal for them, but when you've lost someone close, it's like weird. It's super weird. C5, C18. That's why I started picking up this hobby again. Like, I used to do this hobby when I was a kid, and I used to build all kinds of Gundam models, guys. Like, back then we didn't have a whole lot of them because it was just mostly the Wing series. I'm not complaining about that. I love the Wing series. It's one of my favorite. It's one of my favorite Gundam series. Oh, good God. Most of the stickers are going on these little flaps here. B-15. There it is. But yeah, I started off the holiday season like super sick, and then my childhood best friend came down with his kids, and they were dying to see me. I couldn't go over there for a couple of days because I didn't want to make anybody sick. Like the way I felt, I wanted to be around nobody. I just wanted to like lay there and kind of let my body do its thing, 17, 18, 19. Jesus, it's gonna be all these little yellow stickers on this side. All right, 17 goes. What? Around here, I guess. All right, let me get back in the chat. Hey, there's Phoenix. What's up, Phoenix? How was your Thanksgiving, Phoenix? Hope you had a good one. Everybody's saying hey to Phoenix. Phoenix saying hey to everybody. Doing good, Sloth. Doing good. I'm doing better than what I have been. That's for sure. Phoenix is another good guy in this community. Like, he got me into playing Splitgate. That was one of the first times I'd ever played was after watching him, and I was like, this game's a ton of fun. Like I didn't think I could get into it, but thanks to Phoenix, he made it look fun, and after that I was kind of hooked. All right. 17 goes there. 18 is a triangle. And that goes kind of right in. There's no markings on this kit, so like you can't tell how these parts are supposed to be going on. You're just supposed to like get them lined up and hope you did it right. And I don't think I did this one right. I think it's supposed to all kind of touch a little bit. Wait a minute. I just heard we had someone join. Could that be the man, the myth, the legend himself, Mirage? It is. How's it going, Mirage?
Yo, what's up, man? It's been some time.
Glad to see you here, dude. I would have tried to do one of these last month, but was fighting whatever weird health issue I was having going on. So.
And by the way, that's the name of this transformer that I just finished building, Mirage.
Nice.
From the Rise of the Beasts.
I need to see that one still.
It's not, I think it's still on Netflix.
It's on Netflix, yeah.
Yeah. I liked it. Because they had a lot, they had some callbacks to like the Diaclone and some of the Japanese Transformers animation.
Nice. Mirage, how is life in Brunei treating you?
Doing well. Nothing out of the ordinary, really.
Gotcha. Yeah, we just got finished celebrating Thanksgiving here.
Oh yeah, Thanksgiving, yeah. Happy Thanksgiving to you guys. Oh, belated Thanksgiving.
It's the only holiday where I can eat and not feel guilty afterwards, you know?
Yeah.
Let's see, 17, 18, and 19, and now on this
Well,
one.
I mean, is it a family holiday if you're not feeling guilty?
Exactly.
Or if someone's not making you feel guilty? I mean, come on.
For eating too much, yep.
No, I just mean guilty in general.
Oh, no, like, I can tell you right now, it's always funny because
I got those kinds of relatives.
I don't. My family's. Well, I take it back. I've got that on one side of the family, not on the other. By the way, everybody likes the model kit you're doing.
Thank you.
There's a
Mirage,
box.
what
break
you
out
working on
another
tonight?
one.
Right? Oh, the cam building right now. Let me show it first. Here.
Let me see if I can
Build this
set.
kit.
Let me see if I can shift my camera around because
Oh,
I
the Blue
built
Destiny?
something
Nice.
Yeah, you three.
very cool.
For this.
Let me see if I can move the camera around now.
Thanksgiving is negative calories. They don't count. Don't tell Panda that. Panda's getting told that immediately, so you can go eat a fifth Thanksgiving meal.
So, Aaron, I did get the new printer.
Nice.
That's what you see right there.
Nice.
This sucker's so much bigger. It's not even a challenge. I mean, it's quiet.
Oh, I like quiet now.
But I had to build it. The train from Back to the Future 3.
Yeah. I was about to say, I thought I saw that
Yeah, put it on IG.
Yeah, I thought I saw that on Instagram the other day.
But like, it literally only took me about maybe 2 days to print all the parts.
That's not bad.
Hey, a free file online.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can't beat a free STL, you know.
Yeah. Well, also, the website I use, which is a free site, they also do. You can make your own light boxes.
Nice.
So I kind of made one for Buffalo Ghostbusters.
Oh, that's cool.
So I can take any flat image
All right,
and make a light box for anyone.
Nice.
Duff said that's awesome, and Tiger said W print.
I haven't built a mouse in a
Back
long
around.
time, so. That's a bulky small kit right earlier, Dave.
I've been wanting to get a 3D printer, but I don't need another hobby right now, especially trying to finish up the house.
Well, maybe I might have talked another person in the toy tuber space into getting into 3D printing. So we'll see.
I would love to print a freaking
I wonder which one you've talked into it.
Ranger helmet.
I think if I ever got a 3D printer, I'd start working on my Helldiver stuff.
Aaron, I could show you tons of files. Tons of files. It's just that you'd be doing a lot of sanding.
Yeah.
A lot of sanding and then doing the painting and then, But I mean, once you get, because the thing is, even with some of the best printers, you're still going to have some layer lines towards the top of the helmet.
Yeah.
And that's where you just get, you can use, there's some stuff like you might use for Bondo on a car.
Yeah.
Or I've actually used this wood filler.
Really?
Because just regular wood filler.
Yeah.
I used it on my Back to the Future pack. I did. Because the bumper is two separate pieces that have to be bonded together. But there's still a gap in the groove where the two pieces went.
Yeah.
I put a bunch of this on there. You wait for it to harden, and then you sand it down, make it look seamless, and Bob's your uncle.
You say that, and I actually had an uncle named Bob.
I mean, who doesn't have an uncle or a cousin named Bob? Let's be honest.
So, Mirage, I'm noticing with this kit I'm building, it's basically the double Zeta.
Yeah, it is a double Zeta.
Yeah, with just a lion on its chest.
Yeah, super robot, yeah.
All right, my dude.
Actually, I wanted that kit for a long time, but I just never got to buying it. So.
Dave did not tell me about one of the skins they have on Fortnite currently. What do they got on Fortnite, Dave?
Marty McFly.
Nice. And a potential car could be coming.
Still waiting for the DeLorean to pop up. It was because they did the 0 hour event where like everything was kind of coming to the head. Where like
Gotcha.
It looked a lot like Ready Player One. At the end,
nice.
well, you get like, because you had Godzilla, you had the Megazord, you had King Kong, you had Giant Homer's undies taking on the big bad. You had, you could see the DeLorean in the background in the scene. You're having to help all the other heroes take down Big Bad. The K-pop demon hunters were like flying the chopper that I was in. It was a big fun kind of event.
Yeah, it does sound like Ready Player One.
Yeah, it does. And of course, you see the DeLorean in the background.
Bits and pieces, but I've never been able to like sit down and watch it all the way.
Really?
Yeah.
I read the book first before seeing the movie.
Yeah.
I watched the movie only. So.
I mean, it's a fun movie. The book goes much deeper. There's much more depth into it. Some changes from the movie, obviously, in the original book.
Yeah.
The book is really good. Ernest Cline has that. He has he wrote a different. Well, he did write Ready Player 2, which is a continuation, obviously, of Ready Player 1. But he also wrote a book called Armada, which is think like if you took. Imagine if there was an alien invasion or alien attack on Earth.
Yeah.
So what if you mixed what if you took like Last Starfighter and mixed it up with like Independence Day almost kind of a thing?
I'm tracking.
So that's he writes really good stuff. So I keep hoping that they're going to adapt Armada, but we'll see what happens.
And by the way, just letting you guys know, towards the end of the month, I'm taking 2 weeks off, guys. Just taking 2 weeks to go spend time with family. We're gonna go up. We're gonna go up and see Jen's parents for like a week and some change.
Whereabouts?
Baltimore.
Cool.
Just needing to get wanting. It's been like a long
while since you've seen them.
Oh, it's been a long year, to be honest. We spent like a couple of days with them when they came down to visit in May, and I really wanted to go visit with them, but at that point, work was just really freaking busy. Oh, it was really freaking busy. Like I was constantly just needing to go take care of stuff, and it's just been me by myself handling several different things. All right, I need that. I need A19. And, it's been one of those things that, like, God, that cough, man, that's just been the worst. It's been one of those things that I'm ready just to take some time and get away, and I wanted to take a long enough time. Yeah, I was also sick one day when they came down, so I ended up missing that. Hey, Dondi. Yeah, it's definitely been a year for the books. Yeah, that's been me, Tiger. Like every time I'm trying to rest, like every time I sleep, literally an hour or two after I get laid down good and all that, I'll start coughing and have to go sit in the bathroom so Jen can actually like sleep. But it's been just, I've been living off of Dayquil and NyQuil. And you guys can hear it. I'm still getting like stuffy in the nose. But Mirage, it's been a while since we got to hang out with you. How's everything been your way, man?
Yeah, I've been doing good so far. I did work in the hobby shop for a little bit. They still haven't called me for further work, but yeah, I'm quite happy regardless.
Yeah, I saw you put up that post about you going to go work in the hobby shop. I was like, man, that's fun.
Is it working in a hobby shop, or you just hand them your paycheck for all the kits?
I'll see. At least kind of, yeah.
Don't feel bad, Mirage. I was the same. I would be the same way. As Dave said, basically, I'd be like, "Yep, no sense in paying me, boss. Give me the goods. Just give me the goods."
The warehouse had a lot of freaking kids. Holy shit! A lot of like Chinese kids, Gundam kids, and so on.
Nice.
Mecha Musumes.
or as I like to call those, the hottie kits,
The
hottie hobbies. In the words of Crayon Shin-chan for the Funimation dub, the hottie Nanakos.
This live stream is not sponsored by 7-Up.
Yeah. That is a huge can of 7-Up, by the way. I've never seen one like that.
Good
I think
lord.
it's just the camera's perspective to be honest. But let me see. Where's
No, that looks like a big gun. I mean, that's pretty. No,
That's like a tall boy.
Yeah.
That's your average HD Gunpla compared to this drink. The can.
Jesus, yeah, that's a tall boy. Hey, Diamond.
That's
I
like
can
a
do
big,
the whole thing.
that's like a
Yeah, I
big
can do the whole
energy drink, man. Jesus.
I can do the whole thing if I wanted to in one go. But I'm not.
That's usually what I end up doing, Dominoes. I end up sitting in the tub. Tiger says currently watching the new Stranger. Are you watching the new episode of Stranger Things finally, Tiger?
Great kid, by the way.
Nice. I like that kit, by the way, Mirage.
The Dual Blitz. Actually, it's still incomplete. I haven't built some of the weapons yet.
Yeah.
Besides that, it's mostly complete. Mostly.
Oh, this sticker is kicking my behind because it won't sit. It's almost like I got to sand this part just to get the sticker on.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. I got it. I had to push it down with my finger and hope that it would stay. All right, let me grab this sticker and go ahead and put this on because it keeps like popping up every time I go to put the sticker in place. And the thing that kind of irks me about this is they didn't put any markings where the decals were supposed to go.
Mm-hmm.
You know how on some of the kits it's kind of etched out a little bit so you can see where to put the sticker?
Oh, yeah.
It's more or less just put it on there and hope for the best.
Also do a freaking prayer.
All right, Emily, have a good night. Thank you for dropping in tonight. Hope you and Dondi and Babashka are doing well.
Dave, I don't think you've seen this, but I bought a figure recently again.
Nice.
Okay. Very cool.
Hurricane Red. Or Ninja Storm Red one.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, that's one line that they didn't do during the Lightning Collection run at Hasbro.
Oh, yeah, they didn't at all.
They didn't do that at all. They didn't touch that, which I thought was weird because they did almost every other line.
Because they didn't touch. They didn't Super Mega Force. They didn't do regular Mega Force. From what I remember.
I don't think they touched that one or Ninja Steel. It was kind of weird. There was weird ones that they did and some that they didn't.
Because I did remember that especially got that Gosei Knight from Goseija, which is Mega Force. But Hasbro was yeah, we're not gonna touch that at all.
Yeah.
And I heard something I know that Super Sentai is ending, but they're going to be launching something called Project Red.
Oh yeah,
what I've been hearing about. Yeah.
Project Red is basically like a revival. Basically, it's really called Metal Heroes, and then they're bringing it back with more Super Sentai elements.
Okay.
So, Big Bad Billboards, we are Droopers. Basically, that series is coming back.
Yeah,
okay.
Is it just going to be basically the red heroes?
Yeah, the new hero is a modern day version of Galvan, special Galvan.
Yeah, I've been watching a few videos talking about that.
I used to love Big Bad Beetleborgs. That was one of the shows I used to like to come home from school and watch. Watch that and Power Rangers when I'd get off from kindergarten.
Aaron, please stop. You're making me feel old.
This is actually very nostalgic to me because I didn't watch this show when I was a kid, but then I had like kind of like PJs of it. So yeah,
Well,
it's very nostalgic.
It's nostalgic, but it's also in a way a little
Hey, Bree.
sad because
Mhm.
the actor who played him actually died. He committed suicide.
Oh, you mean the actual Red Ranger?
Yeah.
Power Ranger?
The actor who played him in the
Rest in
at least in the American Power Rangers series, yeah, he killed himself. I think a couple of years after, which is kind of sad.
Because I wanted to get that Seller actually had the rest of the team. Like they even had I don't know what the name of the one version of America, but it's the Go Rangers, the like dark red and then dark blue Rangers.
Yeah.
Oh, they were because that was Power Rangers
Ninja Storm.
Ninja Storm, and the two were their brothers. You know, one was blonde hair and one was Asian. They were the Thunder Rangers within that
Thunder
series.
Rangers.
Yeah, because the one had a burgundy color, one was like the darker blue.
Oh my god, this part's not. Oh, I got it upside down. That's probably why.
They were from like the Beetle Ninja Academy because they used like kind of like the scare morphers, if I remember correctly. I'm a nerd. Yeah. What can I say?
Yeah, they had the full team, like the yellow and the blue ranger and the Thunder Rangers. But the thing is, the seller was asking too much for it that I just got red instead.
Yeah, because right after that series is when they rolled into Dino Thunder, where they brought back Jason David Frank.
Oh, Dino Thunder. That was, I think the Japanese version was Aba Ranger, because that was the Aba Ranger was. It's technically I would describe that as my Super Sentai because that's the year I was born in.
Okay. And the irony was, I mean, if you think about it, on the American lineage of Power Rangers, you had Ninja Storm, and then you had Dino Thunder. And the sad thing is, of course,
Tiger.
You know, the actor who played the Red Ranger in Ninja Storm committed suicide, and of course, it's been 3 years since Jason David Frank.
Yeah, it's sad, man.
Did the same.
I know that's a recent case also, not the offering thing, but with actually Gozuja, the Super Sentai, with the actress behind Black that had to replace her with a previous female ranger.
Yeah.
All right, I gotta grab runner E here.
But even though it's an old history goes, I love this Hurricane Led a lot. Now I'm trying to hunt down the Deca Rangers, SPD. Me and my
that was one of my favorites.
Because me and my friend were watching. We were watching the Japanese show from start to finish, and we enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah.
You know, that's one thing I've been doing on and off is watching the original Sentai.
Yeah.
And not for nothing, I kind of wish I saw those first. Because they have some of the things can be a little bit more goofier, but they had some really great and dark storylines in a lot of those series.
Like
there's so much more substance.
Deca Ranger is so freaking good, but once you get to episode 6, it's like, holy crap, this is really good. Like episode 6 blew my expectations, kind of. No way.
Well, like I watched the first one I actually compared it was I watched basically the Sentai original stories for what would be Time Force over in the States here for Power Rangers. And it was so much better than the American storylines, and just
I said Kamen Rider. So Kamen Rider is still going strong after all these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Saban tried to do the Power Ranger treatment with Kamen Rider, and it did not. It did not go well. Max Rider.
I shot my friends
a handful of episodes, and that's it.
I mean, because as Like, I can't remember the Black RX fan or black in general. How can you do that to him, bro? That's my favorite.
Gotta do something real quick. I'm getting some like static feedback from my chat link plus for my Elgato. And I realized why is because it's sitting there touching the desk. So it's giving me feedback.
Not the kind of feedback you want, though, right?
You're right.
But have you built any kits based on like the ground Gundam? Kouldbayne?
Built any kits based on what?
Ground Gundam. No, from 8MS team.
Yes.
The Kouldbayne. This is also kind of using the ground Gundam as a base. Which is accurate to the lore. And then the problem with the ground Gundam kit is that the Toza and this part can kind of separate, right? These two together. If I can show you, these two.
Yeah. I wasn't a huge fan of that.
Yeah. What I saw someone did is they put something like a piece of run on this whole thing.
Yeah.
So it kind of prevents that from happening. I'm going to do that right now.
Yeah, let me know how that works out, because like that was super frustrating. Trying to put that together and fighting with that and hoping that I didn't break anything.
Because I did build the first Blue Destiny, actually. That happened to me. So.
I think one of the ones that really kind of messed me up though was the Hygog that I built that had the antenna on the back.
Oh yeah, that one, yeah.
And if it fell, it would snap the antenna immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had that happen, and that broke my heart, man. I was like, "Oh, I worked so hard on that."
I can really do it.
So I'm hoping I can get at least the base kit done on this, because I think there's like some other. It looks like there's other pieces of kit that I have to build for this. I'm trying to do this without losing little pieces on the table here. 23. Need to cut that out. Time for Time Force is what Domino said.
Yep. That's the one in question. I'm like, seriously, the Sentai, which is of course the original content, so much better story.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously. I mean, it was darker. It was just. I mean, yeah, a lot of this stuff is very dated, but still great.
Yeah.
Hey, the Penguin just their leader. You don't get that every day.
What was that?
The Pink Ranger is the leader in Time Rangers.
Yeah.
Not. So you get every day.
Same thing like even in the Americanized Time Force, you know, the character Jen is the de facto leader for the group. And Wes, Jason Font, who's actually going to be doing, he's going to be a part of the Superpowered Beatdown when they come back. He's going to be playing Batman at some point, which interesting choice, but... But if the Bad and the Sun ever does release Legend of White Dragon, he's in that as well.
Yeah. No, don't pull all those off.
Okay, this is not boding well for me.
Yeah, I just had two sets. I just had a set of stickers just come loose off the decal sheet, like they were all stuck together. So now I've got to try to get those other parts before the glue starts to... Oh, come on. First one went in there so smoothly, and this one just is being such a little dick right now. All right, there we go. I got it. All right, let's get this put together here, and then I'll have to repeat the process.
Piece of art. I can use for this.
I gotta look at how that goes. Like that. There we go. I'm actually building the foot for this thing right now.
Oh, that's
There's so much flashing left over on this freaking kit.
Did you just say you're
undergating.
flashing someone? What?
Nah, the undergating on this is just a pain.
I got a lot of sambos for that.
I didn't cut out the other. Yeah, I did. I just gotta cut out this
That's
8
right.
pieces.
Come on.
I had some.
Come on, Primal. There we go.
Hey, Muzza.
Darth Muzza?
How's it going, Muzza?
Sometimes even. We should run here. Okay.
Good to see you here, Muzza. Hope you're doing well. Hope everything's going well down there for you in the land down under.
I think it was my dad just came back from down under.
Nice.
Real, actually. Shit, I forgot about the fish. I forgot to eat that later. I'll do this later.
Gosh, I don't know if I told you, but I saw another YouTuber another YouTube group went to Brunei recently.
Oh, I didn't know. Which one?
Yes Theory.
Oh, yes, Terry. I think I've seen a little bit of that video, actually. I think
Yeah,
so.
it was a really good video. Like
Mhm.
I loved seeing the people, you know, and that's what I love seeing from these channels is more the people and less of the,
Yeah.
you know, I like seeing how things
Food.
go. Like they got dropped off at like,
Yeah.
I think they got dropped off somewhere and they had to like kind of wander and explore a little bit.
I remember I watched this one video of one guy who went to my country with my auntie. I was watching with my auntie, and then I think this guy's British or something. And then he ate this burger at the city area, and then he ate it, and then when he took a bite, it's like his whole life just changed. Dude freaking cried.
Yeah. Like every time I see something with Brunei, I'm always like, hey, I know more about that place than I thought I did. Thanks to the education I've gotten from Mirage. You know what, guys? I think in all honesty, a Gunpla Hangar stream is always a great reset for me.
Mm-hmm.
Like it really clears my head, and I think that's why I've been so down lately. Is I haven't done one of these in well over a month because of my health.
Yeah. Understandable. Okay.
Now that I finally got my hands working the way I need them to, and need all 4 of these polycap 8s and 2 polycap 9s. All right, polycap 8 goes.
Now, Mirage, have you ever heard of these blocky transformer kits?
Actually, I was about to talk to you about that. I do. I have a Tarn. I have a Ratchet, which actually broke for some reason, and I have a Hot Rod.
Okay. So they had a bunch of these on sale for $5 US at a Walmart here.
Mm-hmm.
So I grabbed 4 of them. I was like, that's like 4 kits for $20 US.
That's not bad.
Then I ordered an additional one for $15 off Amazon. I'm like, okay, that's a no-brainer. And like I was telling Aaron, I actually like these. They're fun. They're not as involved as gun kits are. And I'm breaking off the pieces. without having to scrape any of the extra plastic off of it. I don't know what they do with their runners. And there's no decals. There's no stickers, which is obviously a plus.
Mhm.
Y'all, this might be a 2-part kit.
I would love to, because I have my hot rod kit. It's a Kimhawk kit.
Is it the hot rod from the movies? The orange and gray, dark gray one, or
Yeah, it's kind of a bit modernized, but quite
Okay.
G1-ish at the same time.
because I know there was one that they had from the movies.
Mhm.
It was like a Lamborghini or something like that.
Mhm.
But I know that
I
there's
did
like an IDW version kits out there and a whole bunch of other stuff.
I'm looking forward to the Tarn. I have a Tarn that I made, but that was like the small one. And this one's a bit bigger, so I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I got the Scourge from Rise of the Beasts. I have him yet to build, and I have also Megatron from the Michael Bay movies.
Oh,
But like I showed Aaron before, I got Prime
Hey,
from the
Marcus.
Bay movies.
Yeah.
And Bumblebee, of course.
Nice, Muzz. I wish you were closer, dude. I could always use a carpenter.
I never thought I would like them, but when I got the one of the blockies, the Transformers, I bought it out of curiosity because I wanted at least Soundwave or Tarn. Oh no, not Soundwave. Nemesis Tarn or Tarn. Then when I actually got Tarn, I was so happy. But then it was actually a good figure. I was stunned. I still post with my pop out occasionally.
I'm so glad this is basically the Zeta Gundam. I've built this kit before, so I know what to look forward to. Or the double Zeta.
Oh, I took out the wrong part.
I hate when I do that. Like, you're sitting there cutting the part out, and you're like, oh, I got the right part. And all of a sudden you look at it, you're like, never mind. Then you have to set it down and hope you don't lose it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I got that part in.
Is it me or do I hear a cat?
You hear a cat. There's one that's sitting
Okay.
outside of my room right now. She meows like every time because she thinks that. So we use this room also to kind of store our like cat food containers in.
Oh, so she thinks it's feeding
Oh.
time.
Yeah, so she's out here waiting for food. She's literally out here just like, is it time? Is it eating time yet? Is it time for me to get my din din?
Daddy, you love me, don't you? Feed me.
Yep, every time. And she's so vocal, and it just, I'm like, please go away. Please just go away right now.
Right now.
All right, Tiger, get you some rest, brother. We definitely do need to catch up sometime, Tiger. It's been a minute. All right, Sloth. Hey, that's Sloth was saying. Welcome back, Sloth. I'm about to go run that cat off. Started Stranger Things 5. Nice, Will. How is it? How you liking it so far? We have not seen any of it, so no spoilies.
Any of Stranger Things or just this new season?
We hadn't started season 5 yet.
Neither have I, so. Although I've been hearing people are being spoiled on social medias.
I am zero spoilers. I want no information whatsoever. If anybody tries to spoil it, you will be muted. C17, C16. That is this runner right here. And I have to do that. Wait, I meant to do that earlier. Apparently, I forgot to do something. Of course. I was looking at the instructions here and I missed a step. Let's see, 17. Don't you hate that when you're like in the middle of the build, you're working hard on it, and all of a sudden you realize you missed a step?
Yeah.
You come back and look at the instructions. You're like, as you're cycling back to the other side of the page, it's like, oh, there it is. And now I got to go back to the E runners again and get E10 off of each one of these. Such a crazy design, though. I do like it. I do like it. You know, someone I hadn't seen a lot lately is Salacious. I hadn't been able to catch a Salacious anything.
I know he's done some shorts lately. I know that there was, I think like a couple of months ago, he wasn't doing well, like health wise, but apparently he's been doing shorts and stuff. But I mean,
yeah,
I'm not a part of the IG chat anymore. So because I had left, I'm like,
yeah,
really didn't feel, like it was kind of like you get so many people in there and people are just throwing their links out there. There's no really communication. It was just felt like a sea of links, and I'm like, people I didn't recognize, or just like, so I left it. So I mean, I hope he's doing well.
Yeah.
After of course we lost a toy tuber a few weeks ago.
Yeah, I saw that. Simon.
Yeah, Cy.
Yeah.
And that was just out of nowhere. He was only a couple years, he was only a couple years older than me. So
yeah,
it's like
his channel was Manga Fandango, wasn't it?
Yeah, he did. Him and his brother.
Yeah,
do a lot of stuff, and it's just it sucks because like his brother, they're both living here.
Yeah,
or he was living
his brother
here.
Was Shabby Geek.
Yeah, Shabby.
Yeah,
so it's just.
Which I never interacted with. I never interacted with Shabby Geek or his brother much. It was always.
I interacted a few times, and they seemed pretty fun and energetic with me. They seem like good peoples, but
yeah,
it's like, it just sucks. I mean, that's.
Yeah, you hate it, man. It's one of those things that I can't. I don't know. Life sucks, man. Sometimes just hearing that people that have been, just decent, downright good people die young,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Then you got people like Jerry Jones who have ruined the Cowboys forever. Lives to be like 900 years old, like Emperor Palpatine. Noah would have laughed at that. Noah would have laughed at that.
Well,
Jeff said Cy was a hell of an artist.
I was just thinking, is Ross Perot still kicking? No, he died in 2019. Okay. That dude
Will says all he does now is shorts. But damn it. Just yeet it apart. Okay, I found it. So ever since my health issue, my right hand doesn't grip as well. They seem to think I had like a massive migraine that just, but they seem to think it's like kind of like a complex migraine mixed in with a couple of other things. The neurologist said he didn't want to rule out a mini stroke, but he wanted me to lean towards like trying migraine treatments right now to see if that can help with the headaches. Because I really wasn't having like severe headaches all the time up until that, it happened. That cat is not going to give me any peace. None whatsoever.
Give me peace.
That cat's like, peace is not an option when there's
could be
dinner
worse.
to be had. And then she'll get in a fight with somebody. You'll hear her start screaming.
Surprisingly, my cat are quite patient, but it's still quite rascals.
Welcome back, Bree.
Oh, Breezes
Yeah, same.
in the chat.
What's that?
Marvel Breezes is in the chat.
Yep, we got Breezy in the chat. By the way, guys, I updated the member card for the first time in a while. Ricardo pointed it out that he had been on, that he had been a member and wasn't seen his name on there. I said, wait a minute, let me check that out. And sure enough, I had failed to upgrade the card or update the card.
You have failed the city.
All right, next thing I need to do is get the G runner here. And we're going to start building more fun stuff here. So I need G35 times 2. Of course, this is a times 2 thing. And I'm glad Ricardo said something because I never would have noticed. Because like I forget all the time to update that stuff. All right, G35 plus G7 and G9. By the way, guys, my birthday is coming up in a week.
Did I hear you're going to be 3'9"?
The big 3'9", yeah.
After that, it's all downhill.
I got you, Dave. One of these is going to be these two. One of these is going to be these two. All right. Put that back
How old,
there.
Mirage, how old are you?
22.
Oh, Jesus, I wish.
22, man.
God, I wish I was 22 again. I'll trade you, Mirage.
Okay, I did that right. I was looking at this like, did I do something wrong here? And all of a sudden I'm like, never mind, I got it right. I got it right. That's kind of cool. Okay, same thing with this.
Come on, Optimus Prime.
Let's see. Breezy's been working on her book. I read a little bit of it last night. It was pretty good. Yep, Bree, you want some of this cold? I'm spreading the love. Must have said sharing is caring, Jen. Yeah, this is where I come. This is the kind of thing I love. Is getting together with my bros and building model kits, And if I had more the ability to buy more model kits without breaking the bank, I'd be a Gundam tuber. That'd be all I would do is do Gundam builds. Who knows? That might become a thing where I just do Gundam content. If YouTube decides that me being a gamer is no longer relevant, as it has been doing. I love doing this because it resets me a little bit. It helps me like clear my head from all the just stress and stuff I've been under.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know Jen's noticed it lately. She even told me that like I've been so just stressed about everything and so like anxiety ridden. Or not really anxiety ridden, just depressed. And I don't deal with my depression well. Like when it hits, and it's just like I either become irritable and just mean to everybody and want to be left alone, or I just like focus on things I shouldn't. I focus on a lot of the negativity. And Will said it best just now, 32 likes. Let's freaking go, guys. You guys are the best. This is really an amazing community.
Will said the best. You had 32 likes. What?
Yeah, I got 30. I got 32 likes. Can we get 7 more for my birthday? For my. I want to see if we can hit. I want to see if I can hit 2,500 subs again by my birthday. Because YouTube did me dirty. Okay, I got those in place, and I got to repeat the process over here. My birthday is next Monday, not the Monday coming up. Me and Will are going to be power washing tomorrow night, by the way, guys. So if you guys want to watch some fun power washing relaxation.
You're not going to be power washing each other, are you?
Maybe. Oh, depends on how dirty Will gets. Because he's a dirty boy.
Well, we know that.
Dirty.
I'm going to play this soundboard. Wait, hold on. This is the only time I'm going to play this.
Oh, I love it.
I think you know where that came from, Kouldbayne.
I want to say yes.
If everyone out there were to share this to their social medias, I'm looking at 38 likes right now.
Let's go. Thank you, guys. All right. Thank you, guys.
That may or may not be courtesy of Joe Hendry.
Yeah, I hope Joe Hendry. I love me some dude. I get a lot of his a lot of videos of his antics in the WWE.
Did you see the one about Chelsea Green?
Yeah. Muzza, I know we were just talking about that a second ago about how we kind of miss Rum a little bit. Like Rum is one of those community guys that just his antics make it so much fun, I hope he's doing well. I got to check in on him. I hadn't heard from him in a while.
Oh shit! It's not the podcast this time. I'm busy good.
And I'm thinking maybe after I get settled and get the house finished, I might start doing 2 streams on Sundays. Like do a Gunpla build like during the day. Or just do like a hangout stream where we just sit there and talk and show off the things we've worked on.
Lego studs used to be a thing on Sunday mornings.
Yeah. And I don't want to. I'm the kind of person
you don't want to do it that early. I get it.
Well, another thing too is I know Lego studs is a thing, and I don't want to rip
it hasn't
off
been
Rum,
a thing for a long while because Salacious has been MIA.
Yeah.
And I know Chris moved.
Yeah.
So
But yeah, I don't want to seem like I'm copying Rum's thunder,
No. But they were also he was also doing the Top Gun model flight school thing. And
yeah.
Let's be honest, you were doing kits before, so but that's also something else that really hasn't been around. I haven't seen much of G-Force or anything, so
I wonder how G-Force. Yeah, I hadn't seen G-Force in a while. Me and Will were talking about that. We hadn't heard from G-Force.
I've seen him occasionally in some other YouTube comments. He's doing good so far, at least from what I saw.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. You got Optimus Primal.
Nice. I'm hoping Rum makes a return. Hello, Betty. All right, Sloth. Have a good night. Domino says found some more index cards. Nice. Bree says she needs a dab party. We can make that happen, Bree. There is your dab party. We'll talk about the cheese is good. Cheese is always good.
Are you using the juice?
Oh, speaking of cheese, Kouldbayne.
Yes.
Pizza Hut in Brunei, they're quite wild with that kind of stuff.
Really?
They always come. First of all, they came out with matcha pizza, which
A
is
matcha
basically pizza with
pizza?
matcha. Yeah, and
That
right
sounds
now they're
interesting.
doing pizza coffee.
That is kind of wild. That is wild.
Because somehow Brunei has a trend with coffee nowadays. There's always one Malaysian coffee place I frequent nowadays. It's called Zeus,
Yeah.
like the Greek god.
Yeah.
Actually, it's supposed to be in other places, but not in Brunei because of religious rules, something like that. So,
Yeah.
but the coffee is so good. It's worth it.
I don't know if you heard me.
Places.
I don't know if you heard me earlier, Mirage. We're getting McShaker fries here for the first time.
Oh, McShaker. You know, Brunei never has that kind of stuff. When I think about it.
Like I didn't think McDonald's would ever do like the whole, possibility of like a foreign style menu in America.
The only you guys have McShakers. Meanwhile, Bruneians have freaking McBoober, which is McDonald's porridge, basically.
Really?
Yeah. I did talk about it a long time ago, from what I remember.
Yeah. I remember you telling me about that. Like the McDonald's menu here is like the basic McDonald's menu. We get absolutely just the normal stuff.
Basic in the optimal term of basic.
Yeah. So apparently Rome has been house hunting from watching his content lately, but he's only seen Salacious's hand, so maybe he's broken again. Okay. You're welcome, Breezy. Rum likes to party with those he likes to party with the biggins, so maybe he might have got sat on again.
Oh, you know what? I can't remember of one thing. I know you guys were live streaming, but I went to the shop before that to get my setup. And just as I was going back to my house, I see 2 monkeys in the entrance.
Oh no!
Were they going for your soda? Be honest.
Thank God, no. I don't think they even noticed me. Well, they were just running away from me.
Mirage, they saw you and immediately just started like planning their attack.
He's got the fizzly, bubbly. Let me see how well these scale.
Right,
no, these got to be like 5-inch figures. Because next to like a Marvel Legend figure, these are hella shorter. So these got to be about maybe 4.5 to 5 inches.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen them compare with like Marvel Legends, and they're half. And they compared to Marvel Legends, they're like half the size.
Yeah. But I mean, still, I like the detail on these.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, for only paying $5 a piece.
Yeah.
I haven't bought.
And I like they have like these little different color like energy blasts that mount right onto the little stands.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I like the fact that you get an LED with them though, Dave. That's like
it's something extra,
Yeah.
I kind of
still have Scourge and Megatron to do, but I'll do those another day in time.
Because the hobby shop that I did work at, they have like a vending machine outside on the ground floor, where you can just put like a amount of money inside to get some blockies.
That's cool.
It's a cool idea, but I kind of prefer to do it in person more than buy from a vending machine, so that I can tell, even though it's like buy a box, I can tell what I'm getting.
Mirage, I gotta say this right now, man. Southeast Asia and in the vending machines. Y'all got those things on Y'all got those things on lockdown, man. Y'all got some good stuff.
Actually, that's actually the most extreme. I was extreme, but that's the most unique vending machine so far in Brunei. Because compared to other places, Brunei is very normal when it comes to vending machines. They're very good.
I know me and you've talked about like the channel Dancing Bacons on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, every time I watch their videos, it's always like they're one of the ones I see is like the 12 awesome vending machines or 10 awesome vending machines in like Singapore, and I'm like, okay, I'm suckered into watching this. Let's see what they got this time.
I did buy some stuff from vending machines in Japan when I was there.
Yeah,
But it's just like normal ass drinks.
yeah,
I didn't see the spicy ones.
yeah. You didn't go to like one of the panty ones or anything like that.
Yeah, of course I didn't see any.
Hey, Aaron, any thoughts or any ideas about any possible Gunpla Cyber Monday deals from anyone? Any emails you got lately, or
You
no?
know, USA Gundam hit me up the other day, and New Type always sends me stuff.
My man sponsored.
Yeah, not sponsored, of course, but
Not sponsored, but could be.
I wish a
it
store
out there.
would sponsor me. But a lot of my stores that I use, like Gunpla Hermits, USA, and New Type, all have been promoting some sales lately. I think I got this on backwards. But I kind of dig those stores because they really do go above and beyond when it comes down to their customer service. Gunpla Hermits is one of my favorites, and I found them through TikTok.
Oh,
Like they're an American store. They're an American store, and my TikTok has been like it's crazy. Like I'm not super active on, like I try with shorts a lot of times before I do TikToks, and my shorts on YouTube just do not get any traction no matter what I do. Motherfucker.
Okay.
I just put a part in place, and now I've got to pry it apart because I forgot to put the polycap in there.
Well, that's
I put the polycap in the wrong piece.
I'm not looking
But But yeah, like TikTok it's weird for me. Like TikTok does so good for me compared to like YouTube Shorts. YouTube Shorts are just dog water for me. I don't get it. Like I mean, I'm literally copying I'm literally taking the scene from my stream and putting it up there and using tags and all of that stuff. Nothing, nada, zip, zilch, no love whatsoever. But go on TikTok, 1,000 views, and I'm like, how? All right, I'm hoping I did this right. Yeah, I did this right. Oh my god, that's been the worst part right there, guys. Is that just early cough that creeps in? All right, I need to get the. We're doing the right leg now. So it's going to be E-runner.
Sweep the leg, Danny boy.
Just realized my camera was crooked. Was looking up at it just a second. I was like, wow, that's kind of at a weird angle. I can't get like I wish I had like an over the shoulder look. Like looking down at my desk from another angle, but with the way everything's kind of set up here, it's kind of hard to get that. E8, E9. So we're going to start off with E9 here. And E9 is going to go this way if I'm looking at it right. And I need to get the A runner out for this A and F. Everybody saying goodbye to Muzza. Warm a little hot honey water or just hot honey water. Warm to a little hot honey water. I got you there, Diamond. I've been using Ricola. Those have been like my go-to. I love those cough drops.
Ricola?
Yeah. I love those because they've got the they're mostly natural, with a little bit of sugar. Let's see, I need a 31. Both A31s for this. We're trying to get the right leg put together here now, looks like. Do we need
bloody hell, man. I was just looking at USA Gundam.
Yeah.
That's some of the Transformer kits that they have there. You familiar with Metasaur?
Not too much.
Back in the original G1 Transformers, Starscream made his own Transformers called Stunticons.
Gotcha.
And they were like basically cars and a big semi truck that merged together, and he made a combiner known as Metasaur.
Gotcha.
$259. Jesus.
Yeah,
it
some
looks
of those
so
kits
good
can
though.
go for outrageous prices. Oh, that runner just fell out. There we go. That's the runner I actually needed, was the F runner. I put the G runner back in the wrong spot. Next thing I know, I hear something fall out, and I'm like, what was that? Okay, I need F9. 2 F9s. There we go. Hey, Water, what's up? How's it going? My good community member, Dehydrated Water, popping up in the chat.
Oh, here's one I've been seeing a lot of. It's called Black Trojan Horse.
Yeah.
It looks like regular Gundam colors, but he's got a tail. Almost like a Godzilla kind of a thing.
Huh.
I heard of it.
It's a 1/100 scale for 35.
Okay. It's not bad.
I have like a mental build style figure. It's like based on like it's samurai, and it's like for $50. I mean, if you buy retail, I buy it for triple the price. But surprisingly, it's really good for what you get. $50 was still frame. Ooh.
Yeah. That sucks. That cough, man. That's just annoying. It's bothering me like my throat's starting to get itchy. And it's always towards the end of the night that I start getting like a cough that keeps going. We've been staying over at my or we've been hanging out over at my best friend's granddad's house. And he's an older gentleman, so he keeps his house like really freaking hot.
I laugh because there's an elderly couple on the first floor below us.
Yeah.
So we don't necessarily have to turn our heat up in the wintertime for the most part, because they are always cranking up their heat. Because like literally, I'm sitting in shorts and I have my window open, and it's like 30 some odd degrees. Yeah, that's how hot it is.
His house is so hot that like by the end of the night, I was over there just like cough. Like every time I tried to talk, so I had to keep constantly drinking. Like
you had to keep hydrated.
Yeah, to keep hydrated because that was the only way I could stop the cough. And the kids were like his kids are like obsessed with D&D. Like it started because the oldest one was wanting to get into LARPing, and they couldn't find anything near them. Just because where they live, they had like one community, and my best friend said he tried to get his son to go like join them, and said that it was really just like, we're not really looking to add anybody yet, but if we get an opening. So he was a little bummed by that. So I said, well, we can do D&D, and I bought him. I got everything. I got him to hook up for everything, and showed him how to play. And now he's obsessed with it. Every time they come down, hey, can we do some D&D? You think we can do some D&D? Like every time they see me, that's the first thing they do. So, I'm not a great DM, but I give them a story that they can play along with, and I give them fun little combat things that, do we play it? Do we play it probably to the book? Probably not, but
you have fun, and that's the important part,
we're
right?
having fun. Yeah, they're having fun with it. And as long as they're having fun, that's all that matters to me. I don't hit them with a whole lot of rules. Like I'll tell them, okay, you can't do that. You can't create a Mary Sue character, but you can do this and this. Now, if I were to DM for a group that's actually played a ton of D&D, yeah, then I would be like more rules oriented, and I would probably need to brush up on my skills as a DM. But I create a story, and I have fun with it. I let them have fun with it. All right, Bree, we'll see you tomorrow night. We're gonna be doing some Power Wash Simulator tomorrow night, guys. Good kinds of fun. Yeah, you can LARP without dressing up, but the group they were in was just like, or the group they were trying to get him, he was trying to get into, just I don't think they wanted to have a kid come in and join them, if that makes sense. Like they seemed like they were very.
Well, I can understand it coming from a charity cosplay group.
Yeah.
Because, if you have a kid,
mm-hmm.
and like their parents or they don't have a family member who's a part of that group.
Yeah.
There's not anyone who can kind of stand in and say, hey, you shouldn't be doing this. Hey, and let's be honest, most young people are not going to listen to people of authority for the most part.
Yeah.
So I get that there's an issue there because they don't know the kid in question.
Yeah.
They don't know how well, how by the rules this person would be. Would they listen to anyone? What if there's something that happens? There's a lot of situations that can arise.
Yeah, I get that.
So I can appreciate that. I get it's a bummer for the young person because now they can't get into this, but there may be other opportunities later on. Like I don't know, like for example, 501st. I don't know exactly what they do. Or it's just like, when it comes to like a sports, you have to, try out, you have to, there's waivers you have to go through, and they probably don't have anything like that per se.
Yeah.
So it's kind of something that, like, I mean, even though they're foam swords and weapons, still accidents can happen, things can happen. So I can appreciate that, but also, there should be, I don't know, like junior versions of it.
Yeah.
So that young people can get into it because, you just can't have 40, 50-year-old do it all the time. You need to bring younger people so that it continues.
Yeah.
And it has a legacy to move forward in the future,
And that was the thing is like they had it on there. They didn't really have an age group for it, Yeah. It was more open to all. But it seemed like when he really took an interest into it and wanted to try to get involved with it, it seemed like they were more like, they just kind of. It seemed like he couldn't really kind of like get involved with it. Like they either, he went out there and took a look at it, saw it, and got interested in it. It was a bunch of like teens and young adults with some like older folks out there kind of watching everything.
And how old is the person in question?
He just turned 13 recently, so he was like, he was young, but he kind of got interested in it from watching YouTube videos of it. And even though he's younger, he's one of those kids that like, I guarantee you, if you told him what to do, immediately would follow the instructions. Wouldn't be one of those that question anything. Like when we play D&D, he may ask a question about something, but he's not going to push. He's not going to push the envelope. Like he's not going to keep pushing it to see if he can get his way.
And if only there was more kids like that.
Yeah, he's a really mature kid, and like his parents were telling me a little bit about it, how they tried to get him more active with that D&D group, or with the not D&D but with the LARPing group, and said that like they reached out to him and all that, and were like trying to get more time so that he could at least come watch and kind of get an understanding. They never would respond back.
Watch and learn,
Yeah, they never would respond back with their times.
Well, that's just lousy.
So at that point, they were like, you know what, we're done with this. We'll, maybe, and the kids always call me Uncle Aaron. They were like, maybe Uncle Aaron can help you find something find something close.
Well, that's the thing. Like when I was looking to be in a cosplay group,
yeah, God,
there was a couple groups in my area. I reached out to one. They seemed interested in first, and then I didn't hear communication back to them. From them, because I was talking with them and I was talking with another group. The other group being Buffalo Ghostbusters. They had responded to me, and they were being communicative.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, sure. I'm just going to follow this path. I reached out to the other group and I said, hey, this is so and so. I haven't heard back in a couple of weeks from your group. I was just wondering, where do I stand? And they had never responded. So I just okay. Well, I haven't heard back from you, so I'm going to just move forward. Wish your group best of luck in the future. Yada yada yada. And met up with the Buffalo Ghostbusters, and their method was, come hang out at an event first. Casually hang out, observe what we do, and talk, ask questions, interact with team members, and see how see the vibe. See if this is really what you want to do, and we're gonna see how well you mesh with us. Yeah. Because it's one thing if a person wants to join a group, and what if there's if it's an ideology, let's say, of hey, well, I want to be the person, I want to be the spokesperson, I want to be the person up front. No, it's a team effort. Everyone's got their parts to play. And sometimes when is that kind of a situation? It's you can tell when certain personalities aren't going to work out, or if there's any kind of clashes. You can see that kind of stuff, and that's good when they have, at least if a group is being open. If someone's not being not going to respond even after a week or two. Yeah. And as long as you're not inundating them with 20 messages a day,
Yeah, and that's the thing is they weren't. They were.
So hopefully, there's going to be another LARPing group that is receptive to him, and he can go and join it.
So
I'm rooting for you guys.
That's why we got him into D&D, and now he wants to do more D&D than he wants to do the LARPing.
Hey, because you know what? In the meantime, he can sharpen his D&D skills and watch something will pop up. So
yeah, and the kids got to go out to an actual D&D a tabletop store.
Okay.
And got to go hang out with a D&D group, and they let the kids jump in and join and do some actual tabletop gaming and all that, and they had fun with it. The kids were having a ton of fun.
Yeah, we have a few some comic book shops do that here in Buffalo. Yeah. But there's also an actual Western New York community of gaming, but they do different types of board games. This isn't just D&D, but they do everything. Yeah. So if someone's into Warhammer, someone's into, just playing regular board games, traditional board games, and not being hooked on the computers and video games. If you like some older games, you can get out there and play with other like-minded people and just have a fun time and meet people,
Yeah. Oh, speaking of games, tabletop games, my the two youngest boys. So there's 4 children in that family. But the 2 youngest boys were out there checking out an old junk pile that was sitting right behind their great granddad's house, my buddy's granddad's house. God.
Listen.
And as they're searching around behind that house, or searching around that junk pile, I hear them just let out this excited scream, and I'm like, oh, they probably found something that looks cool. and think it's a piece of treasure. I heard the youngest one, or the second oldest one, go, "We just found Magic the Gathering cards," and I'm like, "You found what?" They found unopened packs and a die, like one of the life counter dies.
Yeah.
In that junk pile. And they came running over there, like just super excitedly running over there. And had to show me the cards they found. And like they were just like, oh my God. Like it was just so much. Diamond says he has family in Buffalo. One of them is a retired firefighter. Nice. Yeah, you just saw that, Dave.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw you respond to it. I was like, Dave's already on it. Dave's already on it.
Hey, speaking of like LARPing and D&D, have you watched The Mighty Nine on Amazon?
I have not.
Perfect.
I guess it's from the same group that did
that does Critical Role.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the exact same group. All right, now I got to get this. Okay, so it says I need to get the leg piece on first. And then get this piece on. Did I put the wrong piece? I did.
See, Aaron's coughing left and right, but nobody's realizing I'm muting myself and I'm blowing my nose like there's no tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, I've heard you blow your nose a couple of times.
Yeah.
All right, so I grabbed the wrong piece there. I got to actually go back and redo this. So I was like, why is that? There we go. That's better. Hang on, let me make sure I'm doing this right before I get too far into it. There we go. That works so much better. And that goes on like this. We've got one leg done. And like I said, this may end up being like... Yeah, Jen said they found almost like a dozen packs, but sadly some of them are waterlogged and ruined. They were able to save it was about 5 packs they saved.
Well, you know what they're doing now? Marvel Legends are selling figures with special Magic the Gathering cards now.
Yeah.
Like the Spider-Man figure is a battle damaged Spider-Man, but it actually comes with the card.
Huh.
You got like all the stats and everything on the back. I don't know how well that's going to show.
It's kind of whitewashed out, but...
Yeah. There you go.
Okay. Nice.
Ooh.
Grab this E-runner, and I got to cut out those same parts again.
Sometimes I feel like, who's actually buying those? Are they going to be Marvel Legends fans? Are they going to be Magic the Gathering fans? Or is it going to be both?
Well, they're doing like all different things. I think they've done Street Fighter. They're doing like all these different like crossovers. I think to get the casuals into it.
Yeah.
Like the Marvel Legend figures are ranging between $25 to $28 a piece. Something like that is running for $41, $42, $45, some cases $50. And on secondary markets, the prices are going up.
Diamond said that was pretty neat.
The only reason I went for it was they have this really cool battle damage looking Spider-Man that you would never normally get. The head sculpt is all like bloodied. Which is something you don't usually get with Marvel Legend figures.
Yeah.
So like you got like his outfit and everything's torn.
Yeah.
I swear if I had another one of these, I would try to, mod it to make it look like more like a zombie Spider-Man, which I think would be great. Because they've done the Marvel zombies, obviously. I wish they would do the figures that way.
Yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to finish up the base kit of this, and then
Dynamo's not right. They've done, Harry Potter. They've done Fantastic Four,
Yeah.
Doctor Who,
Final
which
Fantasy got one.
I missed out on the Doctor Who ones. I would have just got them just because I'm a Doctor Who fan. So
Yeah. Final Fantasy had a big release with them. Like several different IPs from the Final Fantasy line got released. Which Final Fantasy VIII was always fun for me because they had a card game built into it called Triple Triad.
Yeah, I remember.
That was like my game. I used to play that all the like. I'd go out there and just no life the Triple Triad just so I could get all the cards. And I saw someone actually made a Triple Triad pack.
Yeah, I would see the world down. I'm gonna pick cards.
Oh, we got this upside down. I do maybe. Trying to figure out what I got to do here because I think this is going to be this one. Yep. But yeah, Mirage. When I mean that was then what was it? Final Fantasy IX also had a card game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's 9.
Yeah, I don't remember if it was the same.
I really like this light effect. You can even see the light in his chest.
Nice. That is really cool.
Hey, for $5 too. This was, believe it or not, this is Mirage from Rise of the Beast, who was actually voiced by Pete Davidson from SNL.
Really?
Who usually I'm not a big fan of, but he was actually very likable in this film.
Yeah. I don't think anybody was really a fan of Pete Davidson up until like he does like one or two roles that.
I mean, he looks. I mean, if you see his face, he looks like a anorexic Temu version of Eminem.
Yeah.
Without talent.
One of the things that always kills me is like I don't know. He just I can't laugh. He laughs at his jokes. And when you laugh at your own jokes as a comedian, that makes me feel like you're not trying hard enough. I don't know.
Yeah.
If you have to laugh at your jokes because no one else will.
Yeah. That's like Jimmy Fallon. Jimmy Fallon used to always ruin a bit by laughing so much. Like I'd be like, dude, come on.
I mean, he tried doing a movie career. And then wound up getting a talk show because he didn't really have a movie career.
That's right. My favorite SNL alum, aside from Will Ferrell, was Chris Kattan.
Such as Mango.
Yeah, such as Mango.
You guys want to buy some cookies?
And then he was also
like
Mr.
Corky
Peepers.
Romano. Yep.
The one with him and The Rock playing Mr. Peepers, and Mr. Peepers' dad was always funny.
The Rock can be pretty funny, though.
Yeah,
when he was on SNL, he did some pretty funny skits. I think he did a Mango version, too.
Yeah.
But, like, I really don't watch... I haven't watched Saturday Night Live in years.
It hasn't been good.
I mean, I've seen some of the skits, like, with Pedro Pascal.
Yeah.
Popping in on there. He's a pretty funny guy. He's got... what is it? That one movie he did with Nick Cage was actually pretty hilarious.
Yeah. But
and he's been good at a lot of things. I mean, he surprised me as Reed Richards.
Yeah. I still need to watch that.
Oh, you haven't seen Fantastic Four?
Not yet, no.
My thing was I was apprehensive about it because I mean, there's been multiple versions of Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Jessica Alba was terrible as Sue Storm. Julian McMahon was good as he was a great Doctor Doom, and rest in peace.
Yeah,
because he passed from, I think it was cancer.
Yeah,
and he actually gave blessings for the new movie to be made. You know? So that's more power to him, and that just shows you that's class right there.
Yeah.
Sadly, the one with Michael B. Jordan was not the greatest. It's like, hey, let's just make everyone like in their early 20s.
Yeah.
and it just was totally off the rails. Great actors in it. It
Just poor execution.
But I was apprehensive about Pedro.
Yeah.
Because we've never seen Pedro play the brainy science guy.
Yeah, he's always played like either a gruff, hardcore,
he's great in The Last of Us. Come on.
Yeah.
He was friggin' amazing in The Last of Us. I mean, the films and everything I've seen him in. I mean, we've seen him in God, he was in the god awful Wonder Woman 84.
Yeah.
But I mean, he played the character very well that he was written for. So he executed that the best he could. The whole production was just he's been, I mean, everything else he's been in. I mean, he had a small short story arc in Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Some people may not remember, but he was actually a vampire. Like in the first 1 or 2 seasons, he was like a one-off vampire that Buffy kills in the cemeteries in the Buffy Vampire Slayer TV show. So I mean, he's been around for a good minute. It's just that he really didn't shine until years later.
Yeah.
You know, and he's not just Pedro, he's Daddy Pascal, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Everybody loves him. He's just a very likable person in real life. And, you know, he's doing some pretty great roles, but we never saw him as a science type person.
Yeah.
So, but he was really good as Reed. He did a good Reed.
That's good.
And
I'm glad he was able to pull that off, you know?
Some of the stuff, I will say this, Fantastic Four, there are some things, if you're a comic book fan of the Fantastic Four, you might scratch your head at. There might be 1 or 2 things you might scratch your head at, but I mean, from what's his name, who played Eddie Munson in Stranger Things, playing Johnny Storm.
Yeah.
It's a different kind of Johnny Storm, but I like it. The actor who played Galactus, friggin' killed it. He already has that kind of a presence and face and voice.
Yeah.
And they did practical effects, so that costume, like you see Galactus in the trailers and in clips, they made that suit for him. So he's walking in a green screen stage, and he's doing those actual motions, and that's him in the suit. They made the whole headpiece and everything for him.
Nice.
So I mean, they had a lot of practical, a lot of CGI, but it was done right. The actress, I can't think of her name right now, who plays Sue Storm, she was great. Everybody was great in it.
Yeah.
You know, it's just there's certain things that they cut out of it. Obviously, it feels like the classic comic book universe.
Yeah.
So, but it's a good, enjoyable movie. I know some people like Archer. They tried to sit through it a couple times, but you know, not everyone's going to grab onto it.
Yeah.
I mean, I read the comic books as a kid, watched cartoons. Excuse me. And you know, I can't wait to see how everything comes together.
Yeah.
Because obviously, with the new Marvel movies, Doomsday and Secret Wars, there's going to be something that happens that blends the universes together. How else are you going to get certain people to appear together?
Yeah.
I mean, just like was it in the Marvels movie where you had Miss Marvel? You had, you know, Captain.
I forgot how movie exists.
Captain Marvel, and the other one. She, at the end of that movie, the one woman. There's a big explosion. People thought she was sacrificed, but she was actually ripped into another universe. She wakes up in the Fox X-Men universe.
Huh.
So that already shows you that, you know, how is she going to get back?
Yeah.
And when she comes back, she's probably bringing the X-Men, the Fox X-Men into the universe. We already know Patrick Stewart, Ian McKellen, and a whole host of others who were in the Marvel, the original Fox X-Men movies are going to be coming over. Well, Deadpool he's probably got another TVA device in his back pocket. He can just hop over to different universes. So it's going to be interesting. Because obviously, Deadpool's universe is not the main MCU universe.
Yeah.
So that's going to be interesting to see, you know, when he pops up and who he brings with him. But
I don't think there could ever be anybody other than Ryan Reynolds to play him in a.
It would be hard,
Yes.
because I mean he encapsulates everything that Deadpool is.
Yeah.
Even Rob Liefeld, the creator of Deadpool.
Yeah.
I've been watching a lot of his reaction videos to the Deadpool movies and everything.
Yeah.
And to him, they have never done anything wrong. They've done everything perfect.
Yeah.
Like, he was told ahead of time, hey, we're actually gonna be having this person in Deadpool 2, or we're gonna do this.
Yeah.
And to him, like, they've done everything perfect. They've honored everything perfectly. That's great. When the creator, I mean, you've seen Deadpool and Wolverine, right?
Yeah.
In the one final scene where, spoilers for anyone who hasn't seen it, there's a big bunch of Deadpool from variants from different universes that come together to take on Deadpool Prime and Logan. And one of the shops behind him is Liefeld's shoe store.
I remember.
Yeah.
As in Rob Liefeld, because he was terrible at drawing feet, which is another joke from Deadpool 2.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's great when you got a creator who has a sense of humor, but he's also digging everything that they're doing.
Oh God, yeah.
But like, I think my homework next week is going to be to watch Prey and watch the other. You said the other one was it Killer of Killers?
Killers. Yes, you need to watch Killer of Killers.
I gotta find where I can stream that.
Hulu.
It's on Hulu.
Yep, both of them are on Hulu. Prey is good. Okay. You'll definitely need to watch Prey before Killer of Killers.
Oh, by the way, if anyone's looking for some last-minute deals, I ended my subscription to Disney and then re-upped it. I'm going to need a brand new email, and so I'm now getting Disney and Hulu for $2.99 a month for the next year. Also, HBO had a similar deal. So if anyone's looking to stream like HBO Max and all Warner Brothers type content there, you can do the same kind of deal. I mean, save yourself money, because I mean they wanted like what, $20 a month to do Hulu, Disney, and HBO Max together.
Yeah,
because let's be honest. I mean, if you have nothing but streaming services, they add up over time.
Oh God, yeah, absolutely. All right, let's see. I've got that done. Now I've just got to put all the parts together here, and then we're gonna get the backpack made. And by the time I get oh wow, it's already almost 11:30.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is definitely gonna be a two-parter build, guys, because there's just so much more to do. I think there's so much more to do.
Next time on Gunpla Hangar.
And who knows? I might just do a bonus stream of this this weekend if we don't have anything going on. Yeah, because there's like, well, maybe. Huh. Okay. This literally is 3 parts. It literally builds from 3 different creatures.
Yeah, that's why from the show.
I have never watched the show, so I was completely lost on that.
When it transforms, it's actually so freaking awesome.
I'm gonna definitely have to go and watch this.
Like, I would say this is one of the best parts of the show, actually. Tryon tree.
Yeah. Like, a lot of times when I buy kits, I buy them because I like the way they look.
Mm-hmm.
Especially because I haven't watched a whole lot of the series because we didn't get a whole, like the Build Fighters series. We never got like a whole lot out of them here.
Yeah.
But
I know recently had
Yeah. I think I'm gonna finish up the backpack and see what I've got left. A lot of this is transformation stuff.
That's for me.
Yeah, a lot of this is like transformation stuff, like transformation steps. Okay, yep, that's all the rest of this stuff is just breaking it down. So yeah, I can finish this kit tonight. like building the weapons and stuff.
I saw Jen mention, did you guys get Disney through Verizon?
Yeah, we get Disney, Hulu, and ESPN Plus. Even though ESPN Plus doesn't really do anything, it's the biggest ripoff.
I mean, we never used it, and now like the thing that kind of sucks now is because I watch wrestling every now and again.
Yeah,
all the what they used to call pay-per-views.
Yeah,
they call it. I forgot what they call it. The live entertainment events or whatever they want to call them.
Yeah.
The premium live events they call it now. The PLEs they're on ESPN Plus, but that's okay because I have a site I can view them on. I usually watch them the day after anyway. So, but like I'm like, we don't use ESPN Plus for anything else, so there's not really a sense for it. So that's why I just did the Disney and Hulu thing. And we do the version with the ads. I mean, ads are not going to hurt us.
Yeah, I do the same. Like
I mean, it's
at this point, might as well just go ahead and accept the ads, you know.
But we also get Apple TV through T-Mobile.
Yeah,
which I have to call them up or email them to figure out like how can I log into it because my logins aren't working. So
yeah,
because like there's some stuff on there like I haven't watched the Ted Lasso, which I hear is a good show. I haven't seen that. I've seen the clips like on YouTube, but there's this I forgot what the show's called. It's about psychiatrists. They've had some pretty interesting actors, and I think Michael J. Fox is actually going to be on for a season.
Okay.
So even with his Parkinson's, it'd be interesting to see, because I mean, Apple TV has some pretty good content from time to time.
All right, I got to figure out this piece. I guess that goes in there like that. Okay, I think I got that lined up right. Yep, that's lined up right. That's lined up right. I think. All right, let me see how this looks before I say yes.
And I was going to sign up for Stars. They had a deal for like $12 for the year.
Yeah.
But I'm like, also, like, I looked at some of the stuff that they have currently. It's okay stuff, but it's not stuff that, like, I know in advance I'm going to want to have for the next year.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's like, well, this show or this movie is going to be leaving this content provider, but it might be back in 6 months for all that we know.
Yeah.
I will say this. I was pleasantly surprised. I finally watched K-Pop Demon Hunters.
It's a fun one.
Netflix. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the music and I enjoyed the story. And I'm looking forward to see what they do next with it.
Britterbug and Bree hounded me to watch that for like a month, and I was like, I'm not watching it. I don't think it'd be interesting for me.
Yeah, Dre told me it was really good, but I'm like,
Yeah, it's a lot better than I thought it was going to be. I really had no interest in watching it.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the hell out of it. And, it's cool when there's something you think is going to be more kiddie, but you get a kick out of it. You enjoy it,
And that was my thought. That was my thought process on it. I was like, oh, it's just going to be kiddie. I'm not going to get into it. G41 and G40. And not only and then Britterbug, Bree, and then Will's sister, who used to be one of my co-hosts on here back in the day, she also kind of told me about it. She was like, dude, you need to check it out. I was like, I don't know. And I've watched it a couple of times, and I enjoy it. Oh, God, that's loose. That wasn't good. Okay, because I had it upside down, maybe. Why is that not going in place? Oh, duh, because I'm looking at the wrong part. I was trying to put a part in place, and I was like, why is that not going in? Now I see why.
The heck?
Yeah, once I get the backpack and the weapons done, I should be done with this kit. I ran behind today because normally I get like an early start. I think I'm gonna start pushing these back to 8 o'clock Eastern altogether, like putting Gunpla Hangar on 8 o'clock versus 8:30. So that way I get more time to build.
Yeah, I was a little surprised you did 8:30. I'm like, that's fine.
Yeah, I think Gunpla Hangar will take place at 8 o'clock because normally I'm 8:30 now.
Yeah. And either tomorrow or probably Tuesday, I might be doing a live stream.
Gotcha. I know I'm going live tomorrow at 8:30 for some. Like I said, we're doing some Power Wash Simulator, which is a very relaxing game. That game is like super chill for me.
Well, you know me, Ghostbusters. My Ecto 1 HasLab is arriving either tomorrow or Tuesday.
Okay.
And imagine, you see the size of a Marvel Legend figure, right?
Yeah.
So a 6-inch figure is going to be able to sit inside that car. So you can imagine just how big this friggin' thing is going to be. It will be some assembly required and lights and sound. So,
gotcha.
And the car can either be done up as Ecto 1 or Ecto 1A from Ghostbusters 2.
Nice.
So, a lot of accessories, a lot of decal placements, a lot of curse words.
Yeah. I know all about decal placement, Dave.
Do you?
At this point with this kit, yeah. All right, I'll set this off to the side so I can start working on putting some of this stuff together. All right, G18 and G20 need to go together. I think that's what I've got here. Yep, there we go. And then this one goes on to, let's see. Yeah, Noah texted me today and was like, hey, by the way, we're fighting the Illuminate tonight. I was like, I think I'm taking a break from Helldivers tonight. He goes, oh, yeah. Gunpla Hangar. And I was like, yep. Which I'd posted it that morning, but Noah tends to he gets excited whenever it's Helldivers time. Which I love that game. That game is probably one of my favorite games.
Yeah, if they only do a movie.
I imagine the way they're talking, it might be happening. I feel like something's not right here. I mean, it looks right, but it doesn't look right, you know. Yeah, that definitely isn't right. I've got something backwards here.
Well, that's no fun.
Okay, I did this right. Now I turn it this way. Okay, that's right. Did I cut out the wrong piece?
It looks like you're almost done.
Yeah, I'm almost done. It's just a really intricate kit with a lot of small pieces that have taken me a while. All right, I got to look and see. I think I might have cut the wrong piece out just a second ago. Trying to get ahead. No, I cut out the right piece. All right, I got to look at something real quick. 24 and 26. I cut that out, so that's right. That's right. Okay, maybe I'm just not looking at it right. All right. No, it didn't go in there. It goes like that. Yeah. Okay, never mind. Maybe I'm just looking at it wrong. That feels like it's not right. All right, I got this on. Why does that feel like that's not right? Did I grab the wrong piece for that?
That ball ain't right.
I see what I'm doing. It needs to kind of angle up a little bit. There we go. I'm not going to worry about it too much. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, I'll figure it out. All right. Next phase. Need to do G21 and G5. 21. There we go. And that piece came off. G5. And I need G1 and G4. See, that one's more simple than the other one. But I see why it is. I'm going to set that G runner right there because I'm going to need to keep grabbing that one for a little bit. And then I need G31 as well. All right, G1 and G4 are these two. There's no special connector for that. There we go. And that goes on like... All right, let me look at this again to see. Like that. That's another thing that's been happening is I've been dropping the parts every time I'd like try to get them, try to hold them.
Here you go. Get like an apron, right? Like a kitchen or a shop apron, and then have like magnets or clips underneath your desk.
Yeah, that might be it. That might be the play there.
So, like, you have a seal like right here at your desk, right?
Yeah.
So that anything that falls is just gonna fall into that little bag that that apron area.
It's a good idea, Dave. I like that.
A little bit of Velcro goes a long way.
Yeah, that it does. All right, there's the second one. Now I need G17 and G19.
It's like my wife was asking me if I wanted any Lego sets for Christmas. I was like, sure, there's sets I want, but they're way too expensive.
Yeah.
Like $400 for the USS Enterprise.
Yeah.
And they're already sold out of most places. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not. No,
that's insane. By the way, that price. I mean, I get it. It's a massive kit. A massive Lego kit.
First time they did Star Trek too.
Yeah.
Officially. But I mean, the saucer section is removable, so just like in the TV show.
Yeah.
They give you a bunch of the little minifigs, but honestly, I can get those minifigs at like any Comic-Con. You know, people sell the little Lego sets or little Lego minifigs. So I mean, it's like I mean, there is a DeLorean Speed Champions kit that's coming out, but that doesn't come out until January 2nd. I'll get that myself. But I do plan on buying 3 of them.
I gotcha.
So I could do Back to the Future 1, 2, 3, obviously.
Yeah.
But it's like I told my wife, I said, you know, some people, you know, this is therapy. I mean, like, you have Gunpla Hangar. You know, that the building helps you. I like building stuff. It's just like I told my wife, I was like, you know, Lego is therapy because like she's a Lego person herself.
Yeah.
I mean, she's got a backlog. We won't even get into that. And I did buy her some Lego sets that she wants for Christmas. Yeah. But it's like I also told her, I said, well, 3D printing, that is my therapy. Like the stuff that I get to build with it, you know?
Yeah.
So
yeah, this has been therapy for me for a long time. I mean, I'm so glad that I was able to get into this hobby. Because it's definitely like one of the things I always say is, you know, people need an outlet. They need a way to kind of get rid of that frustration after a long week. I mean, I've been so stressed out with work because, we've had, roof leaks and trying to get ready for inspections and all that they're just so much fun, and everybody's panicking and stressing me out because we don't have a maintenance person on site. I'm the maintenance person and I'm having to pick up 2 jobs, and I'm hoping that they go ahead and accept, like Will applied for it, and I'm hoping they go ahead and accept him, but they're dragging feet on getting an answer, And I want to just be the IT guy, that's what that's what I'm good at. Oh, I did that upside down. No, did I do that upside down? I did. You got to take that loose and actually just turn that way. There. And then, it's frustrating because I've been under a lot of stress lately to the point that, I mean, what happened recently put me on my behind, And now I have to live with the fact that if I ever pop if I ever pop a migraine, I have to make sure to take this one medicine. All right, I got to find the ones with the bladed pieces. Okay, that's going to go there.
Well, it can always be worse.
Yeah.
Friday morning, we were at my sister's. Everyone's still waking up, and my niece's boyfriend broke into a seizure.
Oh Lord!
Like, everyone's freaking out. This is the first time anything apparently like this happened to him. But thankfully, we were able to get some help, and now because of the seizure, he can't drive for 6 months.
Yeah.
So that's a big change in his life now. So
yeah, that's always crazy, man. That's always, that first time is always a like nerve-wracking experience. And because of that, they have to take the precautions to keep not only him safe, but
find out what the cause of it is, and
find out what the cause of it is.
Try and work towards not having anything like that happen again.
Yep. Yeah, my dad's side of the family's all got like epilepsy and stuff like that too. Like his mom is epileptic.
I mean, he's home and everything, but now my niece is freaking out because the first time she ever saw anything like that happen, it's like,
yeah, oh yeah, it can be scary. I didn't get that lined up right. There we go. That's better. And now I got to get this in place here. There's that. And I have to do the same twice. There's a lot of twice on this kit, like a lot of 2 times builds.
Yeah.
And that also has slowed me down a good bit. So I know it's like 1146, but geez, this is a massive kit. Like I said, I should have started this around like 8 o'clock Eastern, but I had some stomach issues going on, so I was like, I didn't want to start just then because I have my wonderful health issues that get in the way of me getting like started on time with things. All right, there we go. All right, pop that into there. That's easy to do. And clean up all this like extra runner. There. And then we're going to get this lined up like this. There. All right, that step's done. 35 is L. JKL. I think this is the L runner here because it's a blue one. I need L3 along with L6. L3. L6. Another polycap.
It's funny, I'm looking at display cases for some of the stuff I have.
Yeah.
Display case sells for $152 on Amazon, right?
Yeah.
Guess what they want to charge for if you want professional delivery?
Another $100 probably.
Double that?
It's more than the freaking
10.
case, isn't it?
Yeah. You gotta love that. I'm like, no thanks. I if I get it, I'll assemble it myself.
Exactly. Oh my god, I'm so tired of that.
Popping another piece.
Yeah, every time I grab it, the piece goes flying, and I'll get to find it because it's yeeted itself somewhere. I gotta take my headset off just to even look for it. And I found it. It bounced over here. Just like every time I grab a piece, man. All right, let's try this again. All right, now this runner here. And I need A5 and A4. There's A5, A4, A3, A6. We'll set that all to the side right there for now. Got to cut out 2 A11s. Good God, those are huge. Okay, that goes there. That goes on here. All right, let's see. Polycap faces this way. Looks like. Yep, polycap goes this way. Then this piece goes on here. This piece goes on like so. And now I need to cut out, get that L runner again, grab these brackets. Normally I would make a TikTok after I build the thing, but that might have to wait till next week. Or later on this week when I have some downtime. Okay, so that slides on like this and goes all the way to the back right there. And then I'm going to slide this. Like that. Okay. Get that one in place there. And then slide. All right, got those in. That's going to go on top of the backpack here. Where? Oh. No. Yes. Yes. So they're getting ready to argue with it. And I'm literally one step closer to being done. It's just, this is such a massive kit. No, Mirage is still working on his kit, Jen. That's when he was demonstrating earlier. She was like, "Oh my God, Mirage finished his kit before you."
I'm not that fast, Jay.
Mirage is just that fast. I mean, come on.
And of course, I've got these backwards. Why would I have it right? Why would I have that right? There we go.
Well, I gotta run and do something. So,
all right, Dave.
Hey, good night, guys. Mirage, great hearing to you again. Aaron, I'm gonna catch you later.
Well.
Aaron, I hope you feel better.
Thank you, Dave. Working on it.
I will catch you guys later.
Later, Dave.
Okay, bye.
Later, man. See ya. Peace.
All right, now I just got to get this connected into here. Mirage, this has been a kit.
I think once I finish the head, I'll be done for today.
I got you.
I haven't built a kit in a long time, so it's a good change.
Yeah, this has been my first one in a month.
Actually, when I think about it, the kit I built a kit like 2 weeks ago, which is this one, the weapons.
Yeah.
But then building a whole kit, like an entire kit, been a long time. So.
Oh, is something not lining up? It's supposed to... It's lined up. It's just there's something. Oh, I'm gonna have to look at this backpack or this back piece. I don't think something's lined up right here. I might have something backwards there because the backpack's not going on. There we go. I got it.
Oh.
All right. We got the backpack on. Good God, that's a heavy backpack. All right. All right. This does some crazy transformation stuff that we're not going to play around with too much. But let's go ahead and build the... so we do get some beam saber parts. And we also get a bonus beam saber here. Some of this stuff I'm looking at now to see if it's actually going to be used. That's not going to be used. Neither are any of the rockets. So let's go ahead and get this last little bit done here.
If you can even convert that kit to a regular double Zeta.
Yeah. All right. So what I want to do is I want to build this like bird-looking thing that it has here. So I need the beak. All right, need that. I need G12. After that, the G runner is pretty much done. I don't see any other parts on it. Looks like I'm going to have a bunch of spare parts. Like you said, it looks like there's the conversion for the Zeta. Double Zeta, yeah. I keep wanting to say Zeta, but it's definitely double Zeta. All right, I need H4 and H7.
At least you didn't get the Tryon tree, which is like a black repaint.
Yeah.
Because you need to put the gold stickers on it. It's a lot.
Yeah. H4, H5, and H7. Okay. And this goes on first. It's literally shaped like a bird. That's perfect. We got a bird, a lion.
And a stingray.
Ah, okay. I was wondering what the other piece was. Got it upside down. That's why that's not fitting in there.
I remember a relative used to cook stingray, but I never had it before.
What's that?
I remember a relative of mine used to cook stingray.
Yeah.
I never ate in it before, ever.
I've never had stingray either. I know I've seen it cooked before though.
I went to an event recently, and then they had oysters. I've been craving for oysters for so long,
Yeah.
but they was paying too much for it, so I was like, yeah, it's okay.
Oh yeah, oysters are expensive. It's crazy how pricey they are. Like one of the things we do here is we do what's called an oyster roast, where basically we just set them up. You can do it one of two ways. You can either steam them out of the shell, or you can, throw like a burlap sack over them, and then steam them that way as well. All right,
If I was like in an event with those oysters, I'll be there all day then.
Yeah, I love oysters, but like you said, they're so expensive.
I'm so jealous because in the Philippines, oysters are so cheap. You can even get them in the freaking stall.
Oh, I know.
I was like, oh goddamn, man, so not that lucky.
Yeah, I was watching the that food review guy that I watch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he travels the Philippines a lot, and like he was talking about just how cheap everything was. And I was like, that's not fair.
I know a lot of Filipino friends. I have other plenty.
Yeah,
They would say Philippines can be quite cheap, but it's also quite expensive.
yeah.
Depending on where you are.
All right, so we just plug this into here. I'm looking at this right, like that. That goes here, and then those sabers go right here, and we can add effects parts to the spots here. That's cool.
This one.
All right, we need that giant beam saber piece here for that. And again, like I said, I'm gonna leave this on the desk, and eventually, once I get it finished up all the way, or once I get a chance to, I'm gonna film a TikTok and YouTube short together to show off this thing built in its entirety. Because they give me like effects wings to put on it.
Oh yeah, those wings, yeah.
This kid is really sturdy. Jen, it is blue, yellow, and red. Unfortunately, my camera is just making it look orange.
Basically a brick.
Yeah, there's a gray in there though instead of a white, so it's just my camera makes it look orange a little bit right now because of the filters and stuff it has on it. Oh yeah, I got a sticker I got to throw on that.
I feel so freaking fucked for this takes such a 59 fingers. You know,
Let me see how this
when I
is supposed to
posted
go.
this in like a Japanese community, this Gundam kid, they actually said I was lucky because it's hard to find. I'm surprised this is so hard to find.
Yeah, it's definitely a different coloration, Jen. Like the color variants on this are a little bit darker. Again, it's part of the Build Fighters series, so that can usually make a difference.
God damn.
A lot of times there's a lot more customization on those.
This kid is telling the hype is so high.
Yeah, I'm struggling with this one myself here. Mirage, the sticker on this one. It's such a pain to get this one on.
Oh my god, finally, holy crap, that took a long time. Holy.
You know, I might forego the stickers on this part. These things are a pain. Yeah, that sticker's not going to work. The hell with that. I'll get some yellow. I'll get a yellow Gundam marker or something and paint that. If I feel like it. They want me to put like yellow stickers right here and right here. And those are just so freaking annoying to try to get on. Sticker 12. What is sticker 12? I'll try that one out. That's the eyes of this thing. That just fell to the floor because heaven forbid anything actually stays right. At least it fell sticker side up. Gotta watch that. I got a cable that's getting caught under my wheel there. All right, let's try this again. Okay, got that one in place. I just got to stretch that and get that in place. Yeah, those are easier to do than these yellow ones here. These two yellow ones are just a pain. All right. Anything else? Looks like we do have a core fighter to build, and that should be it. That Stingray. All right, the core fighter. That's the last thing I have to build. Which, again, it takes parts from all of this to get it into its 3 phases. And I'm not willing to go through all that. Because that just seems like that's a pain. So we're going to go ahead and put the runners that have parts left in the box that I won't be using. Because it looks like, well, do I use anything off of this? Yep. I do use something off of that. So I need the A runner yet again. And I don't know where I set that. Oh, A runner's right here in front of me. I need the one piece.
Not to be confused with that other one piece.
What's that?
Not to be confused with that other one piece.
Oh yeah. Not to be confused with that one. That would take forever to get a hold of. It's been 30 years. Jesus, all my runners are grabbing onto each other. All right, let's see. Keep this one for right now. I need A28. A27. And then after that, I don't think I need the A runner for another second or two. Damn it. I need C1, C2, yeah, this one was just a lot of stuff to build, which is, I like that, but at the same time, definitely means I need to start pushing the streams for these back a little bit.
Mhm.
1, B2. Just put that right there for now. Okay, so these two go together like, had it right the first time. This. All right. These two pieces can go together like this. And then follow that up with this piece here. And the fact that there's a lot of like undergating on this also makes this a harder kit to like put together quickly.
Mhm.
Okay, that's there.
Just one small piece.
Okay, I got to clean up that undergating off of that. No, I'm doing this right. I was sitting there fighting with it like, why does that look wrong? And not, it's right. It's right. Just had to. Son of a bitch. I hate when I get a piece in place and it decides to like put pressure on the whole thing. Thank you, Domino. We made it to December 1st. All right, I got to look at this again because I think I did this wrong just a second ago. Okay, the vents go on top. There we go. That's in place. And that's in place. There we go. And now this goes in place like that. And we've already got our first little bit of core fighter built. D4. E12. And then D5. And D6. And another E12. All right. There we go. Okay. And that's going to go see, how's that supposed to go? Like that. There we go. And the tail fin goes on. I think I got it backwards. Of course, that's going to come off. There we go. I had that on wrong. So if I do it right, which this has got to line up like that. And if I do it right, it should have a little bit sticking out. It should sit like that. All right. And I think that is it for the core fighter. Because I'd have to take apart the actual like arms and stuff to make it into the... Yeah, so there we go. We've got our core fighter done. I just got to put the cockpit on it. This nice golden sticker to go over all of this. Come on. Oh, don't break off. Oh, this sticker's not complying at all. Like, it's not working with me at all. I'm usually not one to say the hell with a sticker, but I'm about to say the hell with a sticker. Because I can't see what I'm doing.
Yeah, just big naked.
Yeah, I'm about to paint it. About to just figure out what paint colors I need and go with that, because this is frustrating. Jen said use the tweezers. Trying to, but I'm about to, but the sticker is like folding up on itself whenever I try to do anything. There we go. Oh, these stickers are not my favorite. I do not like these kind of stickers. There we go. Got it in place. We have got a couple of stickers left here. A couple of green ones that I got to figure out if I needed to use them or not. I don't think so. Let's look at the runner line. Let's look at the runner or the sticker sheet if it's listed on here. I don't see them list the sticker sheet, so like they don't list it as what would be left over. But I got a couple of green ones here. They're sticker 4. Did I use sticker 4 for anything? I don't think I did. Sticker 5, sticker 5. It's like a green circle. It's not really showing up for me anywhere, so maybe it doesn't get used. This one was actually a pretty complex kit. Like, it wasn't a bad kit. It's just super detailed and super heavy on the stickers. Just making sure I didn't miss anything before I say I'm done. Well, if I figure out where they go. Because I know they wouldn't just give you decals not to use. I mean, maybe they would. Considering, like you said, this is the double Zeta kit.
Yep.
All right. We can call that done. All right, guys.
Adjust the sticker a little bit.
There it is right there. We've got this weapon right here. We've got the little core fighter that comes with it that you can connect to some of the parts. This becomes a creature. It becomes like, hey, what's up, Angry Squirrel? How's it going? Angry Squirrel says, woohoo. But we got it all done. Now I've got to build some hands and stuff like that, but I'm going to do that behind the scenes. And if you guys follow me on TikTok, you will get to see some posing and stuff like that. Eventually there'll be a short made for this as well. However, I'm not doing that tonight, of course, because that's a lot of work to have to put together all this stuff again. Grab all these spare parts and stuff like that. They're probably going to be used in other things. But I'm cleaning up all of my runners now so I can go ahead and get all that out of the way. There's some beams for the beam saber, which probably won't show those off too much, but we'll play around with some poses there and all that. But yeah, we get this nice little core fighter here. Just really cool looking. Thank you, Diamond. We get this awesome beam weapon here that I like. I like this. Now I can't get the beam out. There we go. Super excited to kind of pose this thing a little bit. But you guys, this was a fun build. This was definitely a more intricate build. But I'm gonna leave him up on my desk here for right now. And again, once I get a chance to get the hands and stuff done, we'll make a little TikTok or something. You know, make some fun videos for him. Oh, Aegis. Okay. That's who Angry Squirrel is. Thank you, Jen, because they gave me the Angry Squirrel name. I hate this new YouTube thing. I really do hate this thing. But
Same.
I miss the old YouTube where it just gave me your username that you're using now, you know?
Yeah. That's
But, ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, let me go ahead and fix my camera here. That's it for tonight's stream. We will be back tomorrow night at 8:30 for some Power Wash Simulator 2. You guys have been awesome. I want to thank you so much for watching. I want to thank Mirage and Dave for popping on here. As always, you guys are always just amazing members of the hangar here, guys, and so much fun to hang out with. Guys, if you enjoy the Gunpla Hangar content, just remember that letting me know by subscribing, leaving comments, and all of that just really does help me out with figuring out what you guys want to see. I'm going to put this box right here for right now. Again, he's going to hang out on my desk for a little while. I kind of like the way this design looks. That might be my permanent desk Gundam for a little bit. Diamond. But again, guys, thank y'all so much for watching. If you enjoyed tonight's stream, smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, haven't done so already, subscribe and click on that bell icon. That'll keep you up to date with when I go live, when I put out community posts, or when I put out content for you guys. I want to take this time to say thank you to all of my amazing members. You guys are part of an amazing group that do so much for this channel. Become a recruit, ace, or new type today for 99 cents, $2.99, or $5.99. Those different levels have some amazing perks. Recruits, you get your name at the end of every video. you get some awesome emotes to play around with, and you get to see content before anybody else. Bump it up to a ace, and you get entered into giveaways automatically. New types get the ultimate thing of getting a fast pass into stream. So whether you're a gamer or a Gunpla builder, become a new type, and I will be making sure that you get added to the group where we can give you that link. But until next time, guys, I want to say thank y'all so much for watching. Y'all be safe, be amazing. Much love to you all, and we will see you tomorrow night at 8:30 for some Power Wash Simulator. Good night, everybody.
This stream has officially ended. Thank you for watching, comrades. Commencing end stream protocol. Enjoy your night.